Let's go. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always low. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the haircut from Stevie J. Clap, clap, dash, that, put him in the net chat. Lyrical chit chat, break that track, crack, nigga in the tic tac, smell like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty! Been a bad influence. With my music showing, proving, legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping or your petty moving. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping, about to lose it. All these slicks and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap.
One, two. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. Let me clear my throat real quick. That's better. Yeah, B. Listening, watching to Fyter Fest right now. You already know the vibes. The watch party. Starting it off with this dude Osprey and Swerve backstage. Oh, I didn't see that part. Like, okay, that's okay. So Osprey is in the middle of the ring with Tony Schiavone. When did that happen? Did that happen on Collision or something with them fighting backstage? Anubis, what to do though? Black Star, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Thanks for pulling up. Yeah. Drop that link real quick. Pow! Right there. Why you can't watch Anubis? What happened? Okay. What's going on, Black Star? You always be in the chat. What you talking about, Black Star? Now you free. What's going on though? You don't got TBS? No. Yeah, I'll watch the shit on Hulu Plus. Got Bruv in the middle of the ring. Appreciate that. Yeah, B. Yesterday I wasn't able to go live and shit. My internet was acting janky as fuck. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna deal with that because it's gonna be a wrestle-filled week anyway. And you know, let's see how this goes. Let's see how tonight goes. I might stay on for the whole 4 hours. Big might. Let's see. Like I want to hear what this dude Bruv got to say, but I don't want to be muted for too long. You know what I'm saying? I still think Will Ospreay should have won. Black Star, I'm letting you know now. If you don't have good internet connection, you're going right back in the chat. I'm letting you know now.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you been?
I've been good. I was saying that, what I'm saying, I hope you have good internet connection, because if you don't, you're going to have to go right back in the chat, my guy. But other than that, what's going on? Congratulations and all that.
Thanks. I,
See?
I
You already, yo, Black Star, come on, my dude. You're killing me.
can you hear me?
No. Come on, man. Nuba said, I used to watch all the stuff on the streaming service. Okay, here comes Crew. What the fuck Crew got to do? What's he talking about? Like, this dude Ospreay could pack up Crew by himself, tell you the truth. The hell? I can't pronounce that. Was that Fletch? Why you typed your name like that? What's going on, my dude? Who knows? Like, that name alone is corny as hell. Crew. Yeah, I'm trying to hear what these dudes are trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know what much is going on right now. We want to see an Osprey match, brother. Damn, excuse me. I gotta get me something to sip on, something to drink. So who he gonna have Hangman as his partner? Oh shit! On the mobile phone, the name looks crazy. Oh, it looks okay. Yeah, I was lost. I'm like, what? That's definitely something different. Yeah, no problem, my dude. You could be in the chat, but it's like you ignoring what I was saying from before. I've been told you I never minded you being at the table. You know that. We always be chopping up and vibing, but it was all that glitching and all that robot and stuff. I can't do it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Crew out here. I'm waiting for Ricochet to come out. No Ricochet. Nope. No Ricochet. Ricochet will be a good addition to Crew. I think so. Like, everybody's in the stable. Fuck it. Yeah. This dude Tove had posted it in the chat. He had toasted. He had posted the Mortal Kombat collection and that Capcom game. I mean, not Capcom, that Marvel game. It plays like Marvel versus Capcom though, but I'm definitely getting both of those. Okay, what's the first match? Oh God. These fucking oh man, here come the Death Riders with their fake ass Dipset logo. But that interest music slaps. I love the interest music. Like, still don't understand why he has the damn belt in the briefcase. But some damn, oh, he is the belt. He is the champion. He's the king of TNA. Oh, AEW, I should say. This dude is undefeated, 6-0 this year so far. This dude, Mox, he barely lost. Ever since he been in AEW, he barely lost. I think this dude lost a handful of times his whole AEW career. I'll be shocked if he lost 10 times. Like, he is so well protected in AEW. And watch, after all that shit, he's still gonna end up going back to WWE. And that'd be some bullshit. It's like, this dude taking great care of you. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even leave? Because we all know he's gonna leave and go back to WWE eventually. And I think if he does that, that's some sucker shit because this motherfucker booked you like you're a god. Let's really be real. Mox probably lost like 10 times total in his whole career, his whole AEW career. No, got Ballet in the building. All right. Peace to you too, B. How you feeling? How everybody feeling? This is my dude right here too, Mark Briscoe. I'm surprised he got more wins than losses. Every time I see this dude, he loses. Hacksaw Jim Duggan style. Oh, hit that thumbs up though. Before I beat you over the head with a 2x4. Don't even play with it. Okay, so we got a match between Mark Briscoe and Mox. Mark Briscoe about to look up at the lights again, as always. You got some truth news? I heard that they offered him a deal, like a separate deal, and he said no. And I'm not gonna lie. If they was trying to undercut him, if they was trying to sweep the rug from underneath him and give him less money, I would have said no too. And I would have left too. I don't give a fuck. If I was all truth and he did that, hey, I don't blame him for doing that. Let's really be real. I'm one of the most entertaining motherfuckers on this damn roster. Why would you want to cut my pay for? Like, yeah, I may be a jobber, but when it comes to my character, like people, I'm known to make people laugh 9 times out of 10. And like, yeah, sometimes this dude, he does cringy shit. He does goofy shit that's like, that was a little corny. But for the most part, our truth made you laugh genuinely. He just made us laugh this past Friday. With him and Solo and JC Mateo. When he asked Solo if that was his son. Said, damn, y'all big boned it. That shit was hilarious. So if they was trying to give him less bread, like trying to renegotiate a contract for less bread, and all troops said no, hey, I'm here for it. Fuck that. I see you, Anubis. You.
What's up? What's up? I jumped in, even though I'm not watching, because I wanted to speak on this R-Truth thing real quick.
Go for it.
All right. I already heard what you said, but what made me upset was the one thing I see in comment sections and a few channels trying to be edgy is constantly calling this guy Coonan. And that irritates me.
Mm. Yeah, we lost him. Probably lost connection. You already know. Hit the link when I guess you get some better connection. I don't know what happened. You see the link. You see the link, Anubis. Just hit it back up because you was in mid sentence and then you just cut out. I see you. I see you.
I was putting on my boots and my boot hit my chin.
What? How did the hell that happen? How you put on your boots and your boot hit your chin? How did that happen?
I had my cell phone under my chin. I was holding it so I wouldn't drop it.
What the fuck?
Don't ask. But
But go
they
ahead.
they always saying he's cooning and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here going, he takes whatever you give him. He makes it entertaining. Most stuff that wasn't supposed to last does. You know, that Judgment Day thing was only supposed to be a one-off, and Priest insisted.
Mm.
And those T-shirts, that's what I kept trying to tell everybody, the alternate shirts that he had for Judgment Day, they sold. They actually sold. It wasn't just a sketch.
I bet they did.
Like, I wanted one. I like that Tom and Nick.
I was just thinking about that, Tom and Nick.
Yeah. You're like, but
Like, what do you feel about that rumor that was going around? I guess Coachman has put that rumor out there that I guess a source told him that they wanted to pay this dude all truth less money, and that's what made him say, you know what, I'm good, and then he just walked.
well, it's believable, but I don't know if they would do that. I mean, they did that to AJ and TNA. Remember, that was the whole reason he left. But they tried to
Right.
really cut his pay.
Right.
Yeah. So I can see that. But in the same sense, like I said, some of the people, and you know, it's mostly you know, the so-called militant black dudes trying to, you know, say cooning and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, but did you ever see his work before that? Everybody was mad because they know he's capable of more. There's a difference.
Of course.
They're like, we've seen him as K Crush, K Quick, Ron Killings, you know, the truth.
And I actually spoke about it this past Black History Month. We did an episode about truth, and not I did a whole deep dive about all that when he was K Crush, when he was K Quick, all those types of Ks.
Yeah. Even
So we
John
definitely
Cena
did a deep
posted about
dive.
him. John
Yeah,
Cena
Cena.
posted.
I heard that was one of the rumors that Cena was the one that requested. He requested that match because they knew in advance that they wasn't gonna renegotiate or re-sign whatever.
Mm,
So Cena was like, you know, let me get a match with him before he boogies.
Huh.
And it's like, if that was the case, then why he just couldn't get a fluke win over you? You would have been
right?
fine, Cena. Like
Eh,
if you'd have got a quick little roll up pin, like have this dude, because Cody Rhodes came back that day any fucking way. Remember, he came back later on that night. So it's
yeah.
like Cody could have came back at that time and course it's Cena in the match and have this dude roll Cena up. Like,
Yeah.
why not?
I think the funniest part about it is that in that match, R-Truth did his moves better than Cena did. And he's way older. The other thing that's funny about that match, well, not that match in general, but remember, John Cena is essentially K Quick's gimmick. At first, you know what I mean? The whole rap into the ring and all that.
Yeah.
That was K Quick had been doing that because the guy that got him out of trouble when he was in jail and all that, the guy said, "You're trying to be a wrestler." He's like, "I can picture you coming to the ring, rapping your way to the ring." He's like, "Don't waste whatever skills you got." You know, because Truth was still a criminal at the time.
Right. He was in them streets.
Yeah.
Them packs.
But that's what.
Let me read these comments real quick. Let me see what's going on in the chat. We ain't forget about y'all in the chat. Y'all know the vibes. And yeah, Mox and Mark Briscoe, they're still fighting. Just to keep y'all updated on that. Ain't much going on with that. Oh yeah, other than Mark Briscoe's bleeding. But Black Sauce said saying essentially it was a company-wide decision to fire Truth. Nobody, and that includes Triple H, wanted to get rid of Truth. And Jakara was set to win the tag titles with last at Money in the Bank. Man, look, I think that shit is cap because if this dude Triple H didn't want to get rid of him, then he would have still had a job.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And I would, like I was saying from before, send him to TNA. Y'all got all these partnerships going on, like with Carlito. Why just not renew? You know what I'm saying? Why not just send him to what's that? AAA. Could have sent Carlito to AAA. Why get rid of him altogether? Y'all just acquired the 50-50 with AAA partnership. Send him there.
Carlito's in WWC, the company his father owns. He just got the belt.
Yeah, he won the heavyweight championship. Yeah, I said AAW for before. I didn't know the name of the promotion. I said AAW. I just said any old acronym.
World Wrestling Council.
Yeah.
But as far as sorry, I'm eating ice cream too. As far as the AAA thing goes, he would do great there because that's where he went. Conan took him down there before, for a while. Because him and Conan are real close.
So Black Sauce said he was making over $1 million under the Vince deal. No way TKO was going to equal that. And I feel Truth for leaving. If that's the case, if they were trying to give him less money, I would have left him like, yo, I may be a jobber, but I'm one of the most entertaining acts on this whole roster. Let's really be real.
I still get a reaction.
Yeah, like remember WrestleMania 40? We all was happy for Truth and The Miz to win the tag belts in that ladder match. We was all here for that Cringement Day storyline when Truth was with the Cringement Day.
Hey, I enjoyed that story. I enjoyed him. He made them better.
You know what I'm saying? Like he brought life to Cringement Day because they was directionless before he joined them.
The only problem.
Oh, sorry. You're on your own there, bro. Sorry to disagree with you. Like the first thing, I fucking hated that story. I thought it was.
Now I know you did. I know.
Because it made Priest like a bum. Because he was the Money in the Bank holder and he's fucking jobbing the Truth. Like, what are we doing here?
All I was saying was that he made me actually take notice of him because I didn't give a rat's ass about any of them.
I agree.
Not a Rhea Ripley fan. I've never been. So I can't help you there. And that whole mama thing cringes me out. I ain't ever calling no chick mama. I had a mama. I don't like being called daddy either. Get away from me with that sickness. It's okay it's okay if you're a perv, but if you got kids, it doesn't hit the same. I'm sorry. But nah, what I was trying to say was he made it entertaining. You put it wherever he always gets a reaction. Every time. And if they wouldn't have played around so much, he's a good heel.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. And besides, Tough, I'm used to you coming in with the contrarian stuff.
But the thing is with Toph though, he don't say shit just a troll.
I know.
Like he'll have a reason, like, yo, this why, this and that. And he'll have me thinking, like, you know what? Okay. He gives like a different type of discussion that'll make you really sink your teeth in and be like, okay, he giving it from another angle. I could appreciate that.
But we all knew he was going to go anyway because at the end of the day, he's a Vince guy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I just don't agree with getting rid of him. Like,
me neither. They could have agent, producing, anything.
Right, an agent, booker, producer. You could take him to NXT. It's like Sandman has brought this up. Like that's the other thing too, because you've mentioned this a couple of times. Like, okay, they don't own TNA, but I mean, come on, they're gonna buy them sooner or later. They basically got TNA on the wrist. They literally bought AAA. You got NXT. So essentially, you got the main roster. You got NXT. You got TNA. You got AAA. You got 4 brands. So like, just send them somewhere else. Then, like, don't let them go. Don't let anybody go. Just send them somewhere else. Like, do you really got to get rid of them?
Put them in the writing room.
Right. So many people and more people are doing it this week, like this past couple of days. So Big ups to the wrestling fans, big ups to the communities, because for a while now, people are like, every time like they do dumb shit, they blame TKO or like they blame like Dewey, and it's like, nah, bro. Triple H is head of creative. Like
That's
he
it.
signs off on everything. So
Exactly.
if
People
Truth
always
got
want to.
released,
People always want to twist and turn and pretzel their way out of blaming Triple H. Like, no, like we need to stop that, because
right?
if it was Vince McMahon, he would have got blamed. If it was Tony Khan, he would have got blamed. But when it comes to Triple H, people be acting like, oh, come on, he can't do that. Bullshit.
And
Yeah.
the best case scenario, if he didn't suggest it, the name was offered. He saw the name, and he said, "All right." He didn't defend him. It's like that's what, basically this whole situation with Truth. It just proves MVP right.
Yeah.
That's the shit he was saying on social media, and people. And it's
Right
funny
before he
because
got released. Ain't that funny? Right
Right.
before Truth got released, that shit happened.
Right. People didn't want to hear it, because they just dismissed MVP as like, oh, he's bitter or whatever. But like, no, people need to, like I've mentioned it before. Like, yes, the Hurt Business, ending the Hurt Business, that was a Vince call. Like Trips he did not have to pin then. That was a Vince call. The Hurt Business did not want to end. All guys involved, they felt like that there was more fire to that flame. Vince
Yeah.
made the call. Okay, fair enough. But then when Vince was gone and Triple H got the pin, he had the power to bring it back. And he was like, nah, I'm good. The same dude who's milking the bloodline and that shit's been dead, who's still milking the Judgment Day and that shit's also dead. The same dude
Right.
who's
I found that
introducing
shit
a
so
new faction.
funny.
Right, the same dude who's pushing a new faction with Seth, which still doesn't have a name for some reason, but you couldn't be bothered to bring back the Hurt Business. So it's like, yeah, you didn't make the decision, Paul, but you made the call to not bring it back. So
Exactly.
he does get the blame for it, and more fans, it's really good. Like, cause I'm seeing it like on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok. I'm seeing more and more people are waking up to the fact that this dude is just showing his true colors. He don't give a fuck about us, man. He don't care about black talent. He don't care about us. It's like Michael Jackson said. He don't care.
That's not new. But that ain't never been no new news to me, though. The thing I can say about, like, I give everybody their credit and I give everybody their beats. I don't care. Like, when it came to Vince, I'm like, say what you want, but if it would have been a decision to fire Truth, he'd be like, over my dead body.
Hold on, these motherfuckers got another 4-hour event next week. What the fuck, son? It's called Summer Blockbuster. Yo, they are doing. Yo, these motherfuckers is doing too much.
Yeah.
I gotta see what's going on next Saturday.
But hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me see what's up at the chat real quick. What's going on, Ballet? Yeah, you good. You know what I'm saying? Shouts go out to Tati and them too, B. My dude King Leo in the building also. What it do though, my guy? We're gonna go to Los Santos soon, B. We're gonna keep you posted on that. Get that casino heist going on, B. You know what I'm saying? King Leo in the building. Got Fletcher in the building. This dude, I love how he spelled his name here. What do I think about Jariah June?
Is that a fucking
horrible name?
It's like I think he capping. I think he trolling.
Oh,
my thing is this. You see how, you know what I mean? Oh, this person showed up. Here comes the new challenger here. Here comes the new challenger there. It's all fine and dandy. Like Stephanie Valkyrie, whatever her name is, going to Raw. That's cool. But what is the plans? It's cool when motherfuckers show up and shit, but what are you gonna do after that? It's always all about the follow-up. Like I'm hip to Triple H's bullshit. And I think the only reason why he did what he did is to try to you know what I mean, block out the whole truth shit. Make people forget about truth. So yeah, let's get some sporadic. Let's get some sporadic here come new challenges going on here. You're not low.
Well, here's the problem also with firing our truth. Well, the only good thing about it is like, at least it won't expose the fact that he's in way better shape than all of the people that are the young gun talent.
Hell yeah.
I sent a voice clip to the council.
Oh wait, did you read what that dude said? He's all like, clearly he's aging. Our truth looks 28 now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
What I
good.
was saying was, I sent a voice clip to the council last week. We don't know when it happened. Like when they set up the match with Cena at Saturday Night Main Event, did they know going into the match that they were going to cut him, or was it a situation where after the match, did they just come to the decision, hey, like let's cut him? Because
The rumor
if
out there was saying that it was supposed to be in January. They knew that they wasn't going to renew or they wasn't going to renegotiate, whatever the case may be. That's why I was
right,
pitching the idea. I was like,
right,
yo, they could have just had like this dude, Cody Rhodes, call Cena, right? Have this dude cost him the match and have R-Truth roll up Cena. Because Cody Rhodes showed up that same night anyway. So it's like, why not?
okay. So where I was going to go with it was the idea that I pitched was if they knew that they were going to cut him and that he was gone, then what I would have did was I would have had Truth put his career on the line, because a lot of people were like, why the hell is Truth facing Cena anyway? Even though it's non-title, what has he done to deserve a match with Cena? I would have had it in storyline where Truth would have pitched for a title match against Cena, and then Cena would have been like, you don't deserve it. You're he's not going to call him a jobber on live television. He's going to be like, you're a loser, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Why should I give you a shot? And then Truth can be like, I'll put my career on the line, title versus career. So then if you did that, it would have added a little bit of intrigue to the match. Of course, Cena's still going to win, but if you have title versus career, there's always that chance like, oh, maybe Truth will win. Maybe they'll give him like a little run. Of course, he loses. And when Cena beats Truth, he ends his career. And that gives Cena heat because this heel run is not working. It's a flop. I'm sorry. So I feel like if you had Cena like retire Truth and write him off, it would have given this run like a lot of leeway. But instead, if they knew that if they knew that they were going to cut him, they just did the basic bare minimum. They had a match at Saturday Night Main Event. It was like 4 or 5 minutes, just basic shit. Cena beat him, and that it's lazy. It's very
And
lazy.
TKO was saying TKO was saying like they could have added more layers to that buildup.
Right.
They could have spoke about how they had a couple of matches from before. I think the last time they had a match, R-Truth had beat them. That's in that tables match.
What I was trying to say, what they skipped over is the fact that why did they bother to show you on Main Event that it was 2-1? R-Truth was at 2. So Cena winning made it 2. So basically they should have had their rubber band match.
That's why I'm so
Nah, hell no.
Could have been
I'm
like,
not here for
now
that.
we're even.
I'm not here for that, Fletcher. Hell no. I don't want that.
Because they're even. That's all I'm saying is that they're even now.
No, I'm talking about what Fletcher had said in the comments.
Ah.
He was saying that what if R-Truth was a Jordan Hurt syndicate? Hell no.
Yeah.
Actually, he'd be good in the Hurt Syndicate because he's a damn good heel. But I like him better on his own as a heel.
I saw Bully and Mark Henry were talking about that on Busted Open. They discussed the idea of Truth going to AEW, with the joke being that he still thinks he's in WWE. That could probably work.
Yeah, I heard that was it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. People saying like him going like, "Hey man, where you been?" That kind of thing.
Right. Him calling Tony Khan, Nick Khan, calling Claudio Cesaro, calling Mox Ambrose. Like there's some potential to it. There's some potential to it. It could probably, but you'd have to go all in like Broken Matt Hardy type stupid. It could work.
Yeah. But like I said, also I like him. I wish they would have did more with him as a heel, because every time he's done it, he knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
But hold on, let's get back to the Fyter Fest. So you got the CEO. I guess she's the timekeeper. No, she's not the timekeeper. They bringing out a damn dining table with some vittles. I guess she's a little hungry. You said she was getting a little thick, right? Tove, you said, let me find out.
She's getting a little thick. Yeah.
You said, let me find out. Mercedes Moné getting a little thick over there.
She's trying to be French. She's tired of being a pancake. She'll never be a waffle. Wow, she got a steak. Okay, all right. She'll never be a waffle. She'll never be a waffle, but she can be a French toast. It's within reach. It's within reach for sure.
That's fair, because every time I saw her, I'm like, I could literally like just toss her across the room like it wasn't no thing. And just from a pat on the back.
She's not gonna put no A1 sauce on that steak. That's a big ass steak. She can eat that shit. That's a big ass motherfucking steak.
However, there's some injustice going on in the wrestling world. Everybody just now starting to acknowledge Bailey's thickness, and I'm like, it's been there from the start.
Yeah.
I'm like, she been had that dump.
It's
exactly.
It's the Simps, man. The Simps, it's like what happens is the girls give the Simps a chance, and then they're so happy, and it's
What
like
the
they
hell is
lie.
that?
I think that was
Bailey Ben had dump in that trunk. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, she definitely did though.
Yeah, what happens is these girls, they give the Simps a chance, and they just lie, and they say, "Oh my God, like your ass is so big," and it's like, no, you're not. Like you can still be pretty, you can still be fine, and I have an ass. Like it's okay. Whatever.
And that's all well and good, but that goes against everybody talking mess about Bailey in the beginning. Then she goes a little heel, and everybody starts noticing she got booty. No.
I think Bailey's a. This is just me. I think Bailey's.
Steak.
I think Bailey's a butterface. That's just me personally.
Yeah, she look like Jay Leno.
Yeah,
I got nothing against the face.
Yeah, she can get in the dark room.
Because who am I to talk?
Let's see what's going on. Let's go back to the match. Okay, you got Mina Shirakawa. She just came out, and here comes what's shorty name again? Julia Hart.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this chick here? They coming out looking like they dressed for He-Man or something.
Sky Blue. Yeah,
that's got damn. She look mad different now.
Yeah, she does.
He-Man.
Julia,
that's how Eli Drake used to dress.
See, Julia's a very nice pancake, very pretty lady, but she's a pancake, and that's okay. You can be a pancake and still be
beauty
pretty.
Comes in all shapes and forms when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? They all have their different types of attributes. You know what I mean? Not every woman's gonna look the same.
You can tell they're I mean, I talked about before. You can tell that they're basically getting ready to launch a tag division. You know, I'm not really for that, but whatever. You know, got to give the girls something. They've been doing more tag matches with the girls lately. I'm not sure if you noticed that.
Especially Toni Storm, like either she's in a tag, she's always like in a multi-woman match as a late.
Yeah.
So thank God they don't all look alike. Like people forget the attitude era women. How much they look alike. Everybody had the same plastic surgery.
All of them had the big rack.
Not even just that, like even their face, like the cheeks, everything. I'm just like, I couldn't tell anybody apart.
Why is Levesque fumbling Cross? I don't know, bro. Like I don't like Cross. I've gone on record to say that. I don't care for him. But I will acknowledge that he was on that Ryder shit or Cardona shit. He used social media to get himself over. And as we've talked about here in the round table so many times, whether it's Vince, whether it's Triple H, in WWE, how dare you get yourself over without the machine, pal?
Right.
So So I know he hasn't been signed. They haven't offered him a new contract yet. John says his contract is up in like August or something. If I was him, I'd get the fuck out of there. They're not going to push him. They're not.
Oh
no.
Yeah. His contract is up this year.
I've been a cross fan.
You say you've been a cross fan? Yeah,
I've been across. Yeah, I used to watch him out here.
Before. Yeah, in Vegas. I remember you were saying that.
Yeah, I know what he's capable of.
The new directive on the TKO is if you're 50 or anywhere near 50, you're not getting retained. There was anger upon the roster, especially Road Dogg, Roman, and Miz was angry. Yeah, speaking of contracts coming up, Miz contract is coming up this year also, and I think Gunther's.
Yo, Gunther was pissed.
And don't forget, AJ Styles is 48. Keep that in mind.
That's why they got him jobbing. They don't see no value in AJ no more, which is fucking ridiculous. He's another one. Send him to fucking TNA.
Yeah.
Send him there. Like, it's a perfect time to send him to TNA. He can still go. He can have some real decent matches with like a Mike Santana or with a whoever. Moose.
Well, the thing is that as soon as this stuff about Truth Release got put out, all the other wrestling companies have been like excited to get them. They're like, well, come this way if you want.
Oh, of course.
Everybody's like, they jumped on it. It's the same thing when AJ Styles got out of TNA. He's like, I did not know that I was that popular. He's like, because when you're inside the TNA bubble at the time, you don't know. He's like, I just put out a couple of feelers, and next thing I know, my phone was blowing up.
How the hell Mercedes Moné rather drink the wine than eat the steak? Let me find you. You got a low key alky
It's
vibes
because
right
she's
there.
bougie, bro. Bougie girls are built different.
They order the
Got that
steak, but they drink the wine. They love the lobster, but they never eat the
Yeah,
lobster. Come on, you don't pay
it's
right
attention.
about
just for
it's
show,
about the
right?
principle. Yeah, it's about the
Yeah,
principle. The bougie girls, they're not going to do it. You know,
they
I used
they
to
just
date
do
a
that so
bougie.
they can say it's an $80 steak. They're not gonna eat
Yeah,
the $80
yeah,
steak. They
yeah.
want you to
Right.
pay for the $80 steak.
Yeah, my first girlfriend was bougie. I took her to like the nicest restaurant in town, and she didn't eat a damn thing. I was like, "Why aren't you eating?" And she was like, "I just want to see if you would take me here or not." I'm like, "What?" After I spent like fucking $200
Oh
on that
hell nah.
shit.
I would have
Nah,
left her ass right there. Like how you left Shorty at the table when she said what Shorty said about
wanted
the
to see if
She
you
said
take
that.
me.
Yeah, she said that Aaliyah ripped off Janet Jackson. She really
yeah.
did. That's what she said.
You you should have
What?
did the reverse. You should have left the other chick that
I'm like, y'all deserve each other. Get out my face.
Okay, she's eating now. Mercedes is eating.
oh, she took a bite. Oh,
Yeah.
Tony Khan probably told her, bitch, you better take a bite out that damn steak. You know how much fucking money that shit costs? Bite it.
Either
Please,
that or Bailey. They're trying to get dick together.
Tony Khan is not gonna say any of that because that dude spends more than that every single day
Hey
on his
man,
Yeah.
toe.
at least he's
Yeah, like
at least he's at least
hold
he's
on.
spending money on food and not coke.
Yeah,
Let me catch up on this. Let me catch up on these comments real quick. Get rid of 2 WWE legends to get an AEW reject. Yep. Yeah, man. Like it's like they trying to low key like pack up the legends here and there just to save up money for Gold Bum. Triple H meat riders exist sadly. Yeah, this shit is weird, yo. Like Triple H can't do no wrong. If Money in the Bank is hijacked by Truth fans, doesn't matter how good the wrestling is. If it is hijacked by Truth, then he will be back. Then it is the next step to this. I didn't follow that one. Like they really need to start chatting or chanting on Friday because you know that's Truth's home. And this dude, we had lost this dude Anubis again.
Mhm.
When he's ready, he'll hit the link.
I mean, they were chanting it on Monday a little bit. Not
Yeah, they
overwhelming,
were.
but you could hear it. Yeah.
Rumors that WWE doesn't want to renew Cross contract. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't see no value in him. It's like, yo, the people
I don't
want to see
understand
him.
why he. I don't understand why he and Carmelo are not in the Money in the Bank match. I mean, they're not going to win, but it would have been a great spot for him because Andrade
It's
doesn't need that shit,
weird.
and Solo doesn't need that shit. Why the fuck is Solo in the match? Like nobody cares.
Well, when it comes to Solo, I'm not mad at that because this dude's been losing everything. They got to give him something, like anything. I get that. Like, fuck it. Why not? It's not gonna hurt anybody like that. Mox wins, yeah. Choke this dude out, B. I'm not surprised. That motherfucking match lasted longer than it needed to be, though. Tell you the truth, between him and Briscoe. Cringe Day, that's right.
But yeah, man, before the show started, they did a PlayStation did a state of play today. Very busy week in the gaming week. Had a state of play today.
Yeah,
And they
it's
showed
all
the
the games that
trailer
I don't
for
want.
yeah, they showed the trailer for Mortal Kombat Classic Legacy Collection. It's gonna have Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. We don't know about Trilogy, but Mortal Kombat 4 will be on it. And I didn't know this. I actually had to fact check. Apparently, this is the first time ever Mortal Kombat 4 will be re-released. So I didn't know it was stuck on the arcade. I know it wasn't very
Yeah,
good.
it never was on. It was never on a home console. Nope. This is the first time
so
ever. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. Then PlayStation also showed a fight stick. Looks good. I used to have a fight stick back in the day. I don't know how much it costs. But the big one, the big reveal was they showed a new Marvel game. Basically, it's essentially Marvel versus Capcom 5. They don't call it that though. And it's going to be 4-on-4 because the original game was 3-on-3. And then the last one, Marvel
And I
versus
think the
Capcom
gameplay.
Infinite.
I think that's how the gameplay is going to be. It's going to be just like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Like so, like when you doing a combo, and then you could you could tag somebody else in and have them continue on the combo. That's how.
Right.
Yeah, that's how. That's the gameplay like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, well, I was telling the same man before the show, I'm a retired fighting game player. Fighting games were a very big part of my high school, college years. I stopped playing them a number of years ago, but I'm a huge Marvel guy, and I love Mortal Kombat. So I'm gonna definitely pick up these games. I gotta support the brand. I gotta support the IP. So they gotta give a release date for them though. But I'll definitely get in those games for sure.
It should come out. Hopefully, it should come out this summer. Because right now, when it comes to tournament fighting games, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, games like that, they're getting their resurgence. You got Tekken, you got Virtual Fighter on its
Yeah,
way.
Virtual Fighter's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, so this summer is a perfect time for that shit to come out, either this summer or in the fall.
Yeah.
Oh God, Ballet CEO. Hate that damn song. CEO. Triple H was the fall
Mercedes has
guy.
the
Hold on. Let me
Mercedes
say.
has the okay.
Triple H was the fall guy. Is it sad always around? Yes, but what happens next is probably the most important move in this new era's history. Of course.
Triple H ain't no fall guy, bro. He made the call.
Yeah, like
That's what I mean.
I think I know what he means. I think he knows what I think he knows. I know what he means, and
Yes.
I think he worded it wrong. Like it's not like he's completely innocent because he's not.
Yeah, like
Motherfuckers gotta understand. He's a chief operating officer. Key word, chief.
Yeah, Rock showed up and he fucked things up again, but Triple H stood there like a bitch and let it happen. A boss doesn't do that. So that's the ironic thing. The same shit that people were making fun of about Tony Khan. Oh, you're just letting the people walk over you. You're letting the inmates run the asylum. That's what's happening to Trips. You're just letting Rock show up or whoever just completely fuck up your plan. Like, you're supposed to be the head creative. You're just letting shit happen, bro.
Now he's definitely scared of Dewey, cause Dewey be applying the pressure and he don't got no words. Like he showed that shit.
But he's always been a bitch. That's what King Eric said in his last video. Right. He's always been a bitch. Remember, he was the one that did the screw job.
Yeah, when it comes to pressure, he's not good under pressure.
Yeah. Fucking Brett's ex-wife got in his face. And he's like, "Oh, it wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about." tried to get Kurt Angle depushed, tried to bury Dewey. He's always been a bitch.
I was telling my lady about that shoot interview that the James Gang had did. Remember, he was the James Gang, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. I was like, what? Nah, you gotta watch that shit, babe. I'm like, yeah, like they've been out of this new Triple H years ago.
Right. That's why I respect Billy. And I was never even a big Billy fan, but he's the realest one. He's the only one that didn't kiss ass to get a job.
Yo, Tony Storm's tearing that steak up. Damn.
Yeah, she's like, yo, this is how you become thick, Mercedes. Just
right, exactly. Eat that fucker. That's right,
yo,
Tony Storm.
Where you at, Tati? I can book you a room, that steak, and Zack Sabre. Man, we got him looking like Lex Luger this time tomorrow.
You know she love us some Zack Sabre.
Oh, Tony, you don't use a napkin. That tells me a lot of things. Pause.
She is savage. Same thing in AEW. All In is by far the most important day in AEW history. So I thought it was All Out. So it's All In. All In's day WrestleMania. Okay.
All In. Yeah. We got Ospreay looking like a GTA background character tonight.
Nice. He do look like what you call it again? Damn. What's the acronym again?
What, NPC?
NPC, yeah. Non-playable character in the face ass bruv. So now he's back to being a soccer player now. Like I thought he had ditched this gimmick, so he's going back to it. I want to hear what they got to talk about too. Hold on. Four fucking hours next week. Come on. Like they going 4 hours tonight.
Yeah, I understand tonight. I don't know what's going on next Saturday. I got to look it up. I like Lashley's suit though.
Yeah, they stay spiffy with the suits. Oh man.
I think Osprey's life just flashed before his eyes. Yeah,
Like
that strong style shit doesn't work on Bobby. I don't think.
right, man. This dude, man. He just exudes dominance, man. Just him walking up to you, you know it's about to be he about to pack somebody up.
Bobby
But
on that Bane shit. Remember Dark Knight where he put his hand? Do you feel in control?
oh man.
But yeah,
Nina Shirakawa.
yeah, this is a big week for gaming. State of Play was today. Summer Game Fest is this weekend, and Switch 2 comes out tomorrow. And I have the day off tomorrow, so I will not be working, so I don't got to deal with any of that bullshit. Thank God. Oh my God.
It's gonna be crazy. But don't most motherfuckers order that shit online, like on the Nintendo store or something like that, Nintendo.com, whatever.
Yeah,
Nintendo app?
the tariffs are messing things up. People who ordered
Oh,
for whatever reason, people who ordered on Walmart and Walmart specifically are getting their pre-orders canceled. So
wow.
yeah, or at least there's reports of that. There's reports of it. So and it's kind of cool at the same time because today, like right now as we're speaking, a lot of people are waiting outside of their Targets and other places, to get their day one. So those midnight releases, that we used to have back when we were younger, those have been dead for a
Right.
while. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I work at FedEx also. By the way, I think that's my first time saying it on stream. So
It's
I
the
know how
first
stressful
time.
it can be. Yeah, I
I
know how
used to
stressful
I used
delivering
to
can
work
be.
at UPS.
Oh, for real?
Like when I was in the Bronx, I used to work there. I used to do the Santa's helper gig, like the winter time. What was
Hmm.
it like? Was it October to December? Sometime November to December.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, Bezos commercial break. Fighter Fest. Yeah, be so man. This Saturday is Money in the Bank. I ain't
Or
a
to
lot of Money in
quote,
the Bank card don't look too bad.
or to quote Bobby Monsoon, "Money in the stank."
Money in the Stank. Yeah, that dude Bobby Monsoon be killing me. He say mispronouncing words. He said Monday Night Raw. Like motherfucker, there's no L in Raw. It's just Raw. Raw. But he's entertaining though.
Yeah,
I'll be
but yeah,
watching
money.
him. I'll be watching C Jax. I'll be watching the other dude, Dietrich Davis.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like I get it, but it's like sometimes they'll just do the most. And it's like, okay, now, like, like this, like such and such wasn't that bad. Or this, that, and that. I mean, all right, for instance, like with Jay Uso. I don't like motherfuckers constantly shitting on Jay Uso. I think they
Hmm.
was like motherfuckers was shitting on him before he even, what I'm saying, before he even won the belt. When he started his push, people wasn't here for it. And it's like, yo, come on.
He just needs to work. He needs to work on his promo.
Yeah,
He's
I'll say
fine, and
that.
he's okay in the ring. He just needs to work on his promo. But the criticism I'll never get is he's a tag guy. Like So is like 90% of every world champions. Like, what are you talking about? Like
Yeah,
most world champions were tag guys at one point. So
exactly. They kill me with that. Like, oh, he just needs to go back with Jimmy and before become the Usos again. No.
No, we're past that. He makes way too much money to do that.
Oh, here comes the Hurt Syndicate. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We hurt people.
Yeah, all I really got to say about Money in the Bank is LA Knight needs to win that fucking match. That's basically it.
I agree. Remember the idea I pitched?
Yeah.
Like I was saying from before, they should just first of all get Gunther out of the way. Like Gunther's not even the same as like how he used to be. Have Jey Uso beat this dude Gunther again. Fuck him. I don't know what he does after that. Then later on down the road, had this dude LA Knight come out of nowhere and surprisingly cash in on him, be like at SummerSlam or something. I don't know.
Right.
Have him cash in on this dude Jey Uso be as a fucking heel.
As far as the women's Money in the Bank goes, Naomi's going to win only because Triple H is trying to beat the allegations. So he's like, I know. I got the Street Profits as the SmackDown champs. I got New Day as the Raw champs. So if I give Naomi the briefcase, that's another black person winning, and people will stop saying I'm racist. But he's just going to have her lose, which is what she does every week anyway. Because that's just what Triple H does. So,
oh man, who's not winning? I don't know. Black Salt mean, but who's
I
not?
like Shelton's sunglasses.
Ballet over here cracking up. Everybody having fun in the chat. That's what's up. You want to get the Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, hopefully it's 49. Most collection. Also, that the collection games so far have been reasonable with the price. They're usually 39 or 49. Any more than that is a stretch.
Yeah, like the Capcom Fine Collection, it was on like $40.
Nice.
No, he is not. No, he is not in this. But what I meant was that he was the one who made the call.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said meant by a fall guy. Well, I thought you said he didn't want to do that. I thought you said he was against it. Didn't you say that from before? I could have sworn you said that from before. Hey, Ballet, it's not as much commercial breaks like what WWE be on.
That's another negative of all the sponsorships they got now.
The commercial breaks is fucking ridiculous, man. And not only that, I hate with them walking up in the damn building. It is so unnecessary. They gotta show everybody walking up in the damn building like the alpha babes and shit like that. Who gives a fuck where they coming from? Nobody really cares. Like, yo, just now I get it. So like if it's for instance, this Monday they got Jey Uso and Gunther having the World Heavyweight Championship match. Have them come walking into the arena. I'm cool with that because this is a big match. So have them. Everybody else, fuck all that. Ain't much. Nobody's here for that.
It definitely gets old after a while, for sure.
Let's see what MVP is talking about real quick. So how does MJF look with the Hurt Syndicate so far? How does the aesthetic look? How does he look with them?
I like it. I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to lead to him being back in the world title picture. We'll see where it goes, I guess.
I hope I think he has a plan. I think MJF always has a plan.
I think Shelton broke into my house and stole my sunglasses. I got a pair that looks just like that.
You do though. I remember that. Man, we hurt people. And then people starting to complain about that. Like, and it's like, yo, the crowd can't win. When the crowd participates, oh, it's just nothing but a sing along. When the crowd don't participate, oh, why you just sitting there? Y'all not doing nothing. Y'all pay all this money. Do something. What the like? Motherfuckers is just bogus.
They're so used to WWE shit music. When they get good music, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, like people was complaining from before about when people had their theme song, when people theme song hit, you used to get excited. And you got the theme music now, or some like maybe a handful of interest musics that make people amp, and people complain about that. I'm like, what? Like the only difference is with the Seth Rollins shit, like I was saying from before, they should remix it. Keep the whoa 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 part in there, but just make it sound more sinister.
Mm-hmm. It definitely should remix his music. It doesn't fit what he's doing now.
Yeah. But that's the thing with these motherfuckers not having a plan. If y'all plan on having this dude turn heel and having this monster group, y'all should have had everything already packaged, put away, set. So you know what I'm saying? When you finally pull the trigger on it, as soon as he come to Raw, boom, new music, new entrance, new attire, all that fly shit. It should have been set. But these dudes only do is shock value booking, yo. They don't have no plans. Like with the whole, Stephanie Van Kill, she's on Raw now. Okay, that's cool. What's her plans? And Mariah May, she's in NXT now. That's cool. What's her plans? Like I'm over that. Oh my God, this person is here. Yeah. I'm over that shit. Let's see what you're gonna do with that particular wrestler.
They don't got no plans, bro.
Yeah.
I stopped taking NXT seriously. Like when Ethan Page went there and he won the title, like after like 6 weeks. Like fuck off.
I think it was less than that. Wasn't it less than that?
Yeah. If AEW did anything like that, they would be the laughing stock. If somebody from WWE just came to AEW and won the title, like the top title, in like 6 to 5 weeks, people would shit all over it. But it's like, okay, like no.
Hunter Nocio. Yeah, Jay Millie. Shouts go to Jay Millie. He came up with that name. Yeah, because he stayed fucking lying. It's like how he lied and said, "Oh, Bailey will be fine." He said that shit like 3 weeks ago. What the fuck is Bailey? Remember he said at the press conference, "Oh,
You
don't
say
worry,
that,
Bailey will be fine."
You said that, and then Mike Bailey came out. That's funny.
Oh shit! That was a different Bailey. No, Bailey mean Benjamin Shelton. Did he call him Bruce Leroy? Oh god, yeah, I swear, like that's all they have Kevin Knight doing is fucking triple tag team matches. That's all he does now. Like, when's the last time he had a singles match in Collision?
Yeah, that time Roos killed him.
Wow. Who the fuck is Ultimo Dragon over here?
Yeah, that's Commander.
Okay. I don't know why they call him that, but okay. And they call him Commander with a K. With a K too, make it sound more cool.
I do like Kevin Knight's Back to the Future glasses, though.
Ballet said Mariah will probably take the belt off with JC Jane on NXT. I won't be surprised if they do some goofy shit like that. I won't be surprised.
Who the fuck is JC Jane? You know what? I don't care. I don't care.
I don't know. Like, I think she was with Toxic Attraction from before. I don't know. But I know that only thing I know is that she's the one that beat that beat Stephanie Valkyrie for the NXT championship, for the women's championship. And I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, whatever happened to all the other chicks that was on the hunt for that belt? You gave it to a complete rando. But then you see the end of the show credits, Paul Levesque. I'm like, go fucking figure.
Well, see, that's another reason too. That's another reason why I stopped caring about NXT. It doesn't matter which version, whether it's Black and Gold 2.0 or whatever it is now. You can't get invested because at any point they just call somebody up and they do shit in storyline that doesn't make sense. And then the excuse is, oh, it's because they got called up. Like, that's always their excuse. It's like, okay, like, so like you can dedicate hours of your time on a show just for a story to get blown up because, okay, we got to call somebody up. Like, what? Like, no, like, I'm done. I'm not going to give it a shot. I just wait for them to get caught up to the main roster and then I judge from there. That's what I'm going to do, basically.
I feel bad for Trick and Obafemi. I don't trust Triple H with them at all.
Yeah, TNA fans are trying to convince themselves this is somehow a good idea. Like, yeah, okay.
Kevin Trick becoming TNA champ.
I don't even care too much about Joe Hendry, but that was like easily one of the worst reigns in TNA history.
Yes.
Like he did nothing.
And I believe in Joe Hendry, but that's how the run was, straight ass water.
His whole run was basically chasing for the title. He won the title after losing twice. And then after he won it, he like never showed up on TNA, but he showed up everywhere else but TNA. He showed up on WWE more than TNA. And then every time he did show up in WWE, he got made to look weak. Roman killing him, Orton killing him. Then he shows back up to TNA, wins one match. Trick Williams shows up, lays him out, and he's like, hey, I'm challenging you for the title. No story, no nothing. They have the match at an NXT show, not a TNA show, and then he loses. That's it. Like, wow. That's it. Like, he did nothing. That's literally his whole run. He did nothing. It makes TNA look less than. How can anybody sit there with a straight face and say, yeah, TNA came out looking really good out of this? Like, no. I don't care if Mike Santana
stay getting butt fucked in the ass with no lube.
Right. I don't care if Mike Santana is gonna beat him and become the champion. Like, that's cool and all, but the damage. But
I think he already lost. Like they had a match. Didn't they have a match yesterday and he lost?
Yeah, I think one of their other shows is going to be in his hometown later this year. I got to look that up to be sure. Let me check. I'll fact check.
Adrian Collins. What's going on? You said Mud Show Marks. Shit, this dude, Roos, came out looking like Death Adder from Golden Axe.
Yeah, they need to push Rouge more.
Yeah, I like Rouge.
Be in the mix. Yeah,
I like Rouge. They was supposed to push it. Remember when he had that match between him and MJF? This is when MJF became a face, and he had that decent match, and nothing happened after that. It was just like whatever.
Okay,
but that's what Tony Khan normally does, though. Tony Khan does that shit with his. Stopping first he would push you, then he would just stop it out of nowhere randomly. He does that shit numerous times.
I just looked it up. Slammiversary is July 20th, and it's in the UBS Arena. That's one of two venues that they have booked this year with 10,000 seats, which is a big deal for them because they've never had 10,000 people before, at a show, and so obviously they're gonna need WWE help. So it's gonna be, and UBS Arena is located in it's in Belmont Park, New York. I think Santana is from New York.
Yeah, he's from the Bronx.
Yeah, he's from the Bronx, so
Yeah,
it might be like kind of a homecoming thing. So they could do
remember that.
Santana versus
I
Trick
figured
as the main event.
I figured you been know that because you always kept saying that that's what Damian Priest should have been. He
LAX.
should have been like Mike
Yeah,
Santana.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they both from the
You're
Bronx.
right. You're right. Yeah. I feel like you're right. Santana, how he presents himself is like how Priest should be, but WWE is not doing that because they don't know who they want Priest to be. So either way,
And
though,
that's
they're going to need some help from WWE to get people in the arena. No offense to TNA, but they're not getting 10,000 seats on their own. No way.
That's my dude Nate.
What's up?
Ask the originals because they know.
They know. The nose knows.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you checking up on the kid, B. Like we wasn't nowhere near the eye of the storm. It had passed
Yeah.
us. But it went over there to Missouri and shit and past Arrowhead and all that. Well, we good.
Yeah, exactly. See, those are the two states I can't stand. Is Kansas and Missouri, because it's like, what the hell? There's a Kansas City, Missouri, and there's a Kansas City, Kansas. Like,
right.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm in
So it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, Missouri's basically fuck this state in particular. That's how Mother Nature feels about Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri's the hood. That's the hood. Only thing, like, you know what I'm saying, it made the internet a little janky and shit because we had a thunderstorm. We had a thunderstorm like all day. This shit ain't let up until like 12 o'clock at night.
Have you ever had a tornado in your area?
Nah, because where we at, we not like where we at, we not like with the sticks.
Tornado Alley.
Right. We in the city, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My aunt, she's a teacher. She's been teaching for like 25 years. She actually was in I can never pronounce that place. What was it, Nate, in 2011? Joplin?
Oh yeah, Joplin.
Yeah, they had that like really bad tornado in 2011. My aunt was actually there when it happened. She was there visiting. It was like a teacher related.
I'm gonna give me a bev real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. She was really lucky because when that tornado hit, it hit like right after graduation finished. So like everybody had already.
Oh wow.
So it's like, man, if that tornado had come like maybe an hour earlier, it would have been really bad. I mean, it was bad, but it hit when everyone had left. Is what I'm trying to say. So it wasn't as bad. The death toll wasn't as bad as it would have been. But
yeah, I just saw the Mariah May. She turned down $1 million to stay with AEW and take $250,000 to go to WWE. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm like, what? But whatever.
It's because she just wants to be there. You know? Yeah. If they want to be there, then they just want to be there. You know.
Yeah, and then maybe if she gets to the main roster, she'll make more than $1 million that she was going to get. So, depending.
Yeah.
In the long run, it might be more money.
That's the advantage that WWE has. It's just been around for so many more years, obviously. So you just have many different generations of people that grew up watching WWE, and so you know it doesn't really matter how much money is offered if people want to go there. They just want to go there. The hope is though that if AEW sticks around longer, then you can have generations of people who grew up watching AEW. Just like how we grew up watching WCW or ECW or NWA or whatever. But
yeah,
smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed. Yeah, I got one more week of school and that's it. So that's good.
I know you're tired of them damn kids.
No, I'm at the kiddie school. I don't mind that. So it's good.
You at the what school?
The kiddie school, pre-K and like up to 5-year-olds. So it's not as bad as the high school. High school, fuck them.
Right.
So next year they're implementing no cell phone uses in the hallway, in the classrooms. The only time you can use is like on lunch. I'm like, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of detentions and suspensions next year at the high school. It might be a bloodbath.
That'd be a culture shock for me because 5-year-old me didn't even know what the fuck a cell phone was.
And that's good on your school for enforcing that shit because it's like like these kids are out of control when it comes to these phones. They be all in class using their phones and shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And they're recording fights and stuff. I think that's one of the main reasons too. Is you take away the cell phones and they can't record these fights and stuff. So they
They should
upload
have
them on.
like a lot of schools, or maybe all schools, should have been on that type of time a long time ago.
Yeah, they're trying to do it in a lot of states, I guess, too. Cell phone ban stuff.
Like
Yeah,
they need to.
we were
It's
lucky,
about
man.
that time. That's it.
We were lucky. For
Yeah, we had
me,
pagers.
for
That's
me,
what we had.
yeah. For me, like I started to see cell phones like literally at the very end, like of my senior year, and it was really just people just trying to flex because there wasn't really any reason to have one. And then when I was in college, for every 5 people that did have a cell phone, 5 people didn't have a cell phone. But like now, everybody has a cell phone. And if you did have a cell phone when I was in school and you got caught, you either had to pay a fine or the teacher just took it for like the rest of the term. Now it's like we
Putting
don't
the
give a
lost
fuck.
and found.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So yeah, back to Fighter Fest. Not really much going on. It got what's the name? Los Incarnables,
Just call him
Facciones.
LIJ. Just call him
Yeah, LY.
LIJ.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
they got a triple threat, triple tag team match going on between them and Commander Kevin Knight and what's other dude name again?
But
The triple tag team match.
Mike Bailey. Yeah.
Mike Bailey. Yeah. What the fuck did they do? Like I think Mike Bailey was better off just. Excuse me. I don't know. But he's just a guy in AEW.
I think
You know
he's
what I'm
in the
saying?
right place. I mean, where else would he go? The only other place
I don't know.
MLW. I was gonna say MLW. That's about it, though.
Yeah, MLW. I can see that. Yeah. Well, motherfuckers will feel like they too good to go to MLW. Like if you come from TNA, they feel like the next place you should go, it should be somewhere like an NXT or what may have you, or AEW. They don't want to go to MLW because they consider that a downgrade.
I was watching MLW for like 2 years straight. It was cool. When I stopped fucking with MLW was when Fyter lost the title, and then Raven was with some new group. I don't know what their name was, but they were basically just doing the same shit Contra was doing. I'm like, it's the same shit. This isn't new. That's like when I stopped caring after that.
That's when he had Raven just standing there because he can't really do much, but he would stand there and basically like him just standing there and made them turn more violent. Like he put them in a trance.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell's up with Triple H's face? Looks like he's trying to pass a kidney stone. Something.
Yeah, that's Triple H right now.
Look like he's taking a mean shit.
Yeah, that's when that picture's from when Orton fucking dropped Stephanie, right? And he flipped out. Yeah.
Yo, that dude, he gave him having some White Castle with that damn face.
Yeah.
He had some White Castles. He about to fucking run to the toilet.
So I saw Nick Khan cashed out his stocks. I'm like, oh, here we go. Yeah.
You say he cashed out his stock? Since when? When did that happen?
Yesterday or today. TKO stock, like $40 million.
Really? I never heard that one.
Yeah, it's online. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it was on Wrestle Anchor or something.
Since you brought that up for clarity,
or $4 million.
Something like that. Sandman had brought this up on the last show. What exactly is going on with Johnny Ace? So when the suit first started, Johnny Ace was with Vince. It was like, yo, this bitch is lying. Then after a couple of months, Johnny Ace was like against Vince, but wasn't with the chick either, which was like, yes, it did happen, but it's not what you think. Then a couple of months after that, he rejoined Vince and was like, yeah, fuck her. This bitch is lying. And then most recently, he turned against Vince and is now joining the lady and the suite. He's literally had as many turns as the Big Show in '99. So, yeah, this dude's just trying to not go to jail right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was saying that so like this motherfucker like what in his mid-60s? He ain't trying to do no damn time.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck that. I'll give you any name you want. Any name, anything. Yeah, how much Canadian destroyers we seen this week so far?
Well,
4 promotions. You said 12.
no, I was gonna say, well, the Florida Panthers are gonna destroy Edmonton, so there's another destroyer right there.
I thought you
Stanley
said
Cup.
12. You said well. I thought you said
No,
12.
no.
I believed you right there. Like shit.
That
You
wouldn't
really
shock me.
Right.
I just noticed that's the Beast Mortos. I don't know who I thought it was, but it's the Beast Mortos.
Yeah, Ballet was like, they go Beast Mortos B. No
Right.
bread, no water, just eat.
And I saw some people asking this question, like, why is there suddenly like so many luchadors? It's because of the AAA CMLL shit. Because I'd actually made the statement like 2 months ago before WWE bought AAA that on Collision specifically, not so much Dynamite, but on Collision specifically, especially like in March and April, the episodes were getting like border Lucha Underground-ish. It was like 70% luchadors. Not that I was complaining, but I was like, oh, okay. And then like they announced, AEW announced that they were going to be doing their first ever show in Mexico City. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's big for them. And their seats were doing pretty good. Like I think last I checked, they got like it's been a minute since I checked the tickets, but
They sold out in Mexico City. That one sold out.
Yeah. And
Hold on, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to say this real quick. Yo, I love this dude, Kevin Knight's drop kick. He has a really good drop kick. It low key gives me hardcore Holly vibes.
Yeah, he gets really up there. I thought you were gonna say like he had like a Too Cold drop kick, but yeah,
Too Cold.
yeah. But yeah, they had announced they were going to be in Mexico City, and last I heard, they sold out. And then, like, I swear to God, after AEW made that announcement, like, fucking 2 days later was WrestleMania, and that was when they made the announcement that they bought AAA. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, really? Like, now all of a sudden, you care about AAA right when AEW is making their first ever fucking show in Mexico City, and now you're doing World
they just
Collide.
greedy. They just fucking greedy. They just want to
all ins in Texas too, so you know that you get a Mexican crowd there. They want to prevent that too.
Ooh, spinning frog splash. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that's like something RVD would do. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, that's why there's like a lot of luchadors.
Put this dude on a fucking run as a singles face, man. He could kill the mid card.
You mean Knight, right? Kevin.
Yeah,
Knight.
Kevin Knight.
Right.
What are they doing with them?
No, well, he just came back from the Super Juniors. That's why he was gone. Oh, MVP's coming out. Is he trying to recruit Kevin?
I won't be surprised. But I think he's better off as a face though. But if there's a tease a story between the Hurt Syndicate and Kevin Knight, I'm definitely here for that. I'm so here for that. A story between Kevin Knight and the Hurt Syndicate. Let's fucking go.
I'm down.
I got those same Air Maxes that MVP got, but I got them in no, those are Jordans. I'm tripping.
I like how he wears Jordans.
I got those in the red, black, and gray ones.
Hey, big ups to Lashley with the Diddler suit though.
Yo, what's up? You still taking notes of the case? You got any updates when it comes to the Diddy case?
I've been taking a break from it lately. Just too much shit. You know, sometimes you just need a little bit of normalcy.
Oh, here we go. Oh God, time to pack them. It's not gonna work. Y'all better run. Y'all better run. Oh, you're just gonna make them even more mad. You're gonna make them even more mad. Now, what is this? Yo, get in there, MJF. This dude, MJF is all sweaty. I know these motherfuckers ain't have to. Oh, I know you're not trying to embarrass the Hurt Syndicate. What?
To be fair, Lashley just no-sold it. He just got right back up.
Well, that's Lashley, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah.
TKO, what it do though?
Got I mean, what's up, y'all? Yeah, just finished watching my throwback match while watching AEW.
Oh yeah, I gotta give you a wrench. Hold on, let me see if I can. So you can post it in the chat. Give me a second. Well, what's going on, my guy? I seen you dropped a new video. Talk to us about it.
Yes, my brand new music video. It's called Sundown. It's a single off my upcoming EP, Afro and B, which drops in July. Run it up, baby. I got more visuals on the way.
There you go. Congrats, B. Congrats. Your TV might be a little loud though, my dude. Like, if anything, you could just mute your mic. You don't have to mute your TV. Just mute your mic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, my video is out, and I just was watching the throwback match of the day, which is a triple threat match.
Talk about it.
I know we talk about Joe, Daniels, and Styles being one of the, if not the best triple threat matches in wrestling, but I think this match.
I didn't want to cut you off. Comment in the chat so I could give you a wrench. You're gonna have to comment in the chat so I could give you the wrench. Because you're not in the chat. There's no other way for me to give you a wrench. Well, yeah, continue on.
No.
I got you right now. Yeah, B.
Hey, Sandman, what happened to the bricks? I mean, Knicks. I mean, whatever.
Fuck them. That's what happened to them. I told you. I already told you what type of time I was on when it came to them.
Yeah, I know.
It was over after game run.
Yeah. Dude, they even fired the coach. That's crazy. But whatever.
Would you say TKO? No, TKO was finished saying what he was saying, so I cut him off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
say
you hear
what
me?
you saying now. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so like I was just saying, man, my throwback match is a triple threat. It's from 2002. It is The Rock, The Undertaker, and Kurt Angle.
That was a good match.
What was that? No Way Out or?
It was Vengeance.
That's when The Rock had. That's when Rock had one. Wait, so you want to log in on? You trying to pull up on this other one TKO on this other profile? That's you was trying to do?
Nah, hang on. I think I hear an echo in the back. Hold on.
Yeah, because there you go. Whoa. You might have to leave it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Probably had a couple of tabs up. It's all good. You know what I mean? We figured it out.
Sound like Lou Gehrig's.
Lou Gehrig's.
No, Lou Gehrig's retirement speech.
I'm about to say no. Fuck Lou Gehrig's disease. That's some
no,
bullshit.
not disease. No, his retirement speech.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was, I'm not a big basketball guy, so I don't want to be like a backseat driver. But it seemed to me like the Knicks got stamina issues because I was watching one of their games. I think it was the last game. They were ahead by like 15, 16 points. But I was taking out the trash, and I came back, and like not only had the Pacers caught up, they were ahead of them. And like the Knicks didn't score like one single score in that entire time frame. It was like they gassed out.
Typically, because you know why? Everybody want to fucking shoot a 3-pointer.
Exactly.
I didn't even see the game. Now I know that's what happened.
Exactly. I don't know why you're up by 20. You keep shooting threes. No, take it to the hoop. Try to draw some fouls. Get them in foul trouble where they put the
Yes.
bench in, and then
Run
that's it.
down the
The game's
fucking
over.
clock. Run down the
Yeah,
clock.
and
They've
game's
been
over.
doing this shit for fucking decades.
Yeah.
They always do that shit in the first half. You know what I mean? They be busting ass. When they start feeling themselves, they start shooting threes.
Yep.
For nothing. Like, what are you
Nothing.
doing?
And they got nobody down there for rebound. So what the fuck? You better make them in. You know, you better know what's on there for a rebound.
Because it's James Dolan punk ass. Fuck him.
So what are they doing? They're showing what? Collision right after, right? It's 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So far, this shit weak. I'm not gonna hold you. Ain't nothing really going on.
I looked at the card. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'll look at some highlights tomorrow.
Yeah, this like they normally when it comes to like special shows like this, they normally do good. So far, this shit ass butter.
Yeah. You hope there's like a
here
big
come-
angle or
here
something
come
at the end of the
Christian.
show.
They go Christian though, you know what I'm saying? See that watch Christian got? That shit a little nice. I like that watch. What the fuck is Who's that? That's TKO. You got me doubling. You can hear me, TKO?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see what Black Stars are. Again, all of my thoughts or Black Stars not only not a part of the round table. Thanks. I purchased my first cell phone in 94. I had the cheapest plan, 30 minutes for the month. Oh, I had that same one too. You would charge 55 cents a minute daytime and 45 cents a minute nights and weekends after using up the 30 minutes. My shit was free nights and weekends.
Yeah, when I had my first one, that was like Sprint at night. It was free after 9 o'clock or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Free nights and weekends.
yeah. Like
Imagine being between Lexi and Mother Wayne, and Mother Wayne is just absolutely delicious. Oh my god! I'm sorry, Lexi. I'm sure you're nice, but fuck out of here.
Hey, speaking of what they got AEW All In, dude, did you see that fucking guy at Colorado flamethrower? Talk about all in and all out. That guy. What the fuck's going on in the world? Jesus.
Yeah, I bumped my head on that, Belly. That is Jordans. I'm thinking this was Air Max at first, but they're Jordans.
Jordans. MJ.
Good Lord.
Do you think the Miz will ever come to AEW? Oh my god, fucking they'll be doing like a mime thing. MJF and the Miz doing a mime act together. Jesus.
Oh gosh. Spider-Man meme.
Spider-Man, yeah. Exactly.
Matchcasters 0-11. What are they doing with this Matchcaster shit? Like, what is the end game for this?
He's their version of R-Truth.
Yeah. There you go.
And the crazy thing about it is this shit is actually getting over, this chant.
Adam Cole has to keep working out. It's a wrap. As soon as his contract is done, he needs to just, I don't know.
I told you, Adam Cole is living out his best life, just like Samoa Joe. He just got his career back, so he's just chilling.
That steak that Mercedes Moné had earlier, he should have shared that shit with her.
You just gotta find a new dentist. That's about it.
That was a good looking steak, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who made that, but they made it pretty good.
Where are they in Colorado?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what's a famous steakhouse out there. I don't know.
No worries, Anubis. Ain't no worries.
Probably Burke or something. Probably Burke Steakhouse or some shit.
No worries, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You want to pull up, you already know, hit the link, all that. You can pull up when you get the chance. We here.
All right, Hobbs is about to take some lunch money.
Oh, man. I think Hobbs probably thinks Max Caster's Wheeler Yuta, because what the hell?
House of God.
See, I would have booked this shit so different. I would have had this dude on some shit like he always get cheap wins.
Right, yeah.
Like
And
he always wins to like either a roll up or a count out. Just
And
a troll motherfucker.
the last time I saw a big black dude come out walking downstairs, it was at a BC. It didn't go too well for those cops. Get the fuck out of there, Casper.
Nah, when you said this shit, you was like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Hobbs. You need to change that shit. I break backs.
I break backs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that shit is not it.
Oh man.
I did not get it at first until I heard that. I'm like, what the? How did you think of that shit?
Because they got that shit in big ass bold letters on the fucking screen. Like, I break backs. Like, my man.
You might as well just add "Don't drop the soap" on the shirt too.
That shit wild work.
I've been watching you. You ain't watched behind your ears or nothing.
You missed the spot. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy.
Now pick up the soap. Gotta pray, baby. Pray. I'm this.
Why? Fire the coach that took you to the Eastern Conference Finals? Shit. That won't be the first time when it comes to the Knicks.
Yeah, but
Well, now
basically,
they got-
Casper's he's just a comic relief jobber. That's all, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I think me personally, I would have booked it differently. I would have had him get fluky wins. Like any type of way, like, you know, like real quick little fluky win. That's what he always do. And he talk shit about it. Like, oh, y'all can't beat me. I keep beating y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you set up the end game. You set up that person that's gonna finally, you know, beat him. Even though he keep cheating all the damn time. That's what builds the anticipation that I can't wait till somebody beat the shit out this dude.
Oh my god. That is okay.
Is this still the echo ballet?
Mm.
I don't hear it.
No, you sound good on mine.
Yeah.
I think the echo's gone now.
Yeah, that must have been from before.
What's better than the other? What Black Star with the Mr. Roboto? Jesus.
Yeah.
Mr. Roboto.
Yo, he said he's getting married. Yo, he said he proposed to his girl on Friday.
Oh, he did?
Nice.
Wow. Congrats. How old is he? Like 30? How old is he?
I don't know.
No,
I'm not
he's
too
the same
sure.
age as me. That's what he always tells me, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, B.
I'm getting married. I'm not falling for your shit. I ain't taking your shit this week.
Oh my god! What the hell?
That
That's a
dude
flashback. Snuggles. I ain't taking your shit.
Oh my god. Yo, he used to drive
Snuggles.
this dude Toph crazy. Like, yo,
Yeah,
he told like, what the
Snuggles.
fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah, Snuggles.
You know what you should have did back in when that happened, Sam, and you should have had after the show, open up your video game stream and they have like a Mortal Kombat fight. We're gonna end this shit right now.
Yeah, Snuggles was on that Sydney Sweeney shit. Like, he fucking with Babe and Charlotte's bathwater. Fucking weirdo.
What the hell?
Dude, Bash and Booger had a 5-star match with that guy. Fucking Jesus. What's going wrong with that guy?
I'm like, yo,
Everything
you
was
gotta
great.
be trolling. And then when you disagree with him, he'll have an attitude. Like, my dude, you sound ridiculous.
Exactly.
I knew he was a troll when he said they should put the Money in the Bank on Madcap Moss. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Listen, oh, come on, Madcap Moss is great. I'm like, great? I just ain't like, yo, you know, I like Madcap Moss. I like him. But great? Come on. Oh man.
It's gonna be like what 90? What's it gonna be? 92 tomorrow? 92 degrees one day.
Yikes.
Yeah. Ben's gonna be back in the 70s again, so that's good.
Shit, it was a little fucking humid and muggy out here on Sunday. Or was it Monday? It was one of those damn days. It was real like, ugh.
Sticky, yeah.
You gotta take 2 showers a day type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that shit. You shave in the morning, you got a full beard by night. 5 o'clock shadow. You got a 10 o'clock shadow, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, B. But that's what I was talking about that's what I was talking about when it comes to these releases and all that. I don't think like people half of the people should like be released per se. Just send them to a different promotion.
Mm.
Like Sarah Logan, for instance, right? But you see they released her. I would have sent her to TNA.
Center TNA, yeah.
Put in the women's division. Like
Yeah.
she has that look, that whole caveman look.
Bro, I
that Viking
told
look.
you. Bro, I told you, with all these brands that they're in business with all these shows that they got, there's really no need to fire anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, fire them. Fire some motherfuckers. I get it. But there's others out there like, nah, don't fire them. You can just send them somewhere else. Let them, find themselves and recalibrate. Go back to the drawing board when it comes to their character, whatever the case may be. And it'll still be underneath your umbrella.
I also understand why they called up Julia, Stephanie, and Jordan Grace soon. They just made room for Mariah May, so
Ballet was saying that she think she's gonna pack up JC Jane quick. Like that's gonna be her first title defense. Matter of fact, Ballet didn't say all that, but she said that she think it's gonna be Mariah May that's gonna take the belt off of her.
I wouldn't be surprised. They probably would put the belt on her early, but let's be real. JC Jane beating Stephanie was so random.
Everybody was shocked.
Because it was random as hell. Like, if you were
got,
gonna get
you got all these other motherfuckers. You got Jada Parker. You got what's her name? You got Jordan Grace. You got all these other females that people's been talking about, and you decide to choose somebody that nobody even talks about. Nobody's not here for.
you choose the third wheel of Fatal Influence. Someone who hasn't even done anything since fucking Mandy Rose. Like, really?
Huh.
You 38, Black. So I thought you was younger than that.
Yeah, I know. He sounds so younger. Yeah. Huh.
Black don't crack.
Black don't crack.
Blaze, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, Blaze, I'm gonna have your request for you tomorrow when it comes to Infamous Part 2. I will be playing that tomorrow, B. So I'm gonna keep you updated on that. Yeah, for those
I saw a story today.
I've been doing hold on. For those out there that don't know, I've been doing the gameplay. You know, as of late, I played the Mortal Kombat, the story mode, and B, we continuing on with that. Of course, we got the Friday Night Phase that's about to come back. The Tekken gameplay, yeah. So, and you know, we always go to Los Santos, B. Y'all love when we go to Los Santos and get that bread.
When's 6 coming out? Was it 6?
In May.
And what?
In May next year.
May, June already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. May next year.
Oh, May next year. Holy shit. Yeah. It's delayed. Oh, I thought it was coming out this year.
Yeah, they told us last month, like, yeah, we'll be ready next year.
Oh, wow.
And we're like, are you fucking serious? At first, I was mad, but I'm like, you know what? Take your time.
Yeah. At least the snack wraps were coming back July 10th at McDonald's. There you go.
Ooh, snack wraps. Yeah.
Yeah, the chicken snack wrap.
Let that sink in. McDonald's brought back snack wraps before GTA 6.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I like them snack wraps.
I saw a story. Even like Roman's not even safe from like possible cuts, but they ain't gonna do that. They won't cut Roman, but they'll probably end up giving him like a Lesnar deal, like where he only does a couple
like
shows.
that's what I'm saying. Like, would it even really matter? He's barely there any fucking way.
Yeah, that's what they'll do.
Also,
They'll
what is
never
it?
get rid of him.
Also, if the other reports are true, he's about to be on his way out anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Miz is
So,
gone
like-
too. He's Hollywood too. I guess Miz is gonna be done. too.
Exactly. So you might as well just leave him alone.
Yeah.
But Miz, yeah, I see them getting rid of Miz or whatever because Miz, he has nothing else to prove. You know what I'm saying? He won mad belts. Definitely a future Hall of Famer. If Miz want to go to Hollywood, concentrate on Hollywood for right now.
Yeah. Marine 45, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Get the fuck away from this dude, Carmelo Hayes. Like, it's hard for you to get and take that fucking chain with you.
Man, I feel bad for Carmelo Hayes, man. Like,
it's terrible how they treat Carmelo Hayes, man.
Also, factor this in. All of Carmelo Hayes' peers that he came up in NXT with are all doing better than him.
Go figure. And he was the #1 draft pick on SmackDown.
Bro, let this sink. Bro, think about it. Tiffany Stratton, Money in the Bank women's champion currently. Braun Breaker, 2-time Intercontinental champ, and now is in a major faction with Seth being propped up for the main event scene. Also, what? Nigga, like Lyra Valkyria, first women's Intercontinental champion. Like, and Carmelo Hayes, his biggest accomplishment is a best-of-7 series with Andrade. That went nowhere. That went nowhere.
Right. Fucking LA Knight won this shit. He wasn't even in the damn series.
Right.
That's
like
pretty
how
bad.
how you have 7 matches every week only to lose to a guy that had nothing to do with your beef. Like, good Lord.
Wow.
And on top of that, he wasn't even good. You don't even think he's good enough to be in Money in the Bank this year? Good Lord.
What the fuck is Kenny Omega doing? Kenny Omega over here play. Oh. Who's that in a mask? Who's that? Mystical or some shit?
Yeah, I think it is.
AKA Sinbata? Sinbacha?
I don't know who that other guy was that was under Sin Cara's mask, but God, he botched a lot.
It was this dude. It was damn. Well, Hunico.
Hunico, yeah.
Oh, good grief, man. He never adapted.
He couldn't speak English. That's the story. At least at the time he couldn't. I don't know if he can now or not.
Didn't it wasn't Unico after they gave him he was like a poor like a Mexican gangster guy or something? Yeah. Okay. I remember that. I was like, what the fuck?
Vato, you won't believe what they saw.
Yeah, Vince always had an obsession with Los Boricuas. Fuck those.
Yeah. Dude, Vince was watching Colors one night with fucking Sean Penn and shit. Jesus.
Man, you want to talk racist? Look at the Mexicools. That shit was racist as fuck. That shit was racist as fuck.
And people's forgetting about this shit. Like Vince McMahon wasn't on that type of time when it came to racism. You see how fast people forget? Oh,
and you know,
if
and
Vince
what's
was
sad
here,
about
this would happen. If Vince was here, that would happen. If Vince was here, it'd be the same fucking shit.
And what's sad about the Mexicools is the guys that were in it are 3 of the best luchadors in history. Fucking Hoovy, Psychosis, and Super Crazy.
It's crazy. Especially when it comes to Super Crazy. Super Crazy could have been their Mexican version of Spike Dudley or something like that. This, you know, but of course they don't see no value in them unless they're a comedy act.
It's because they didn't have any masks to sell. Vince was like, "Oh, I don't need you gardeners. Get out of here."
Whack my weeds, yeah. Shit.
Black Star said, Shonesville said that R-Truth came back to
Oh
attack
god.
Triple H. I said, dude, you do realize if Triple H falls wrong, he dies. And all of those people said, oh yeah, Sean, I want Truth back. So I said, yeah, so he can go too.
I
You
saw
keep
that
what?
video. I didn't watch it, but I saw it. I'm like, oh, I didn't want to click because I knew it was bullshit. Sean View. I mean, come on.
Yeah, this dude he's a fucking retard.
Clearly.
Like, and then when you question him, he's like, yo, my dude, Sean View, that didn't happen.
He did a video.
Call the cops then.
He did a video like 3-4 months ago, like a major WWE superstar died. And I think it was like Louis Spicoli from 20 years ago. I'm like,
yeah, that's what he does. That's
I'm on his channel right now. I'm on his channel right now. The first video popped up. AEW buys Raw from Netflix.
Oh my god! Already starting.
Oh god!
And motherfuckers click on this shit like, oh my god! And they really be. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Oh, you're really that fucking dumb?
Good thing he wasn't Team Gene Hotline. They would have killed him by now. He had to pay for it. Holy shit!
Yes, they are that dumb. And not only dumb, they're weird. Like, come on.
I mean, he eventually got CM Punk coming back, but it took him about like 10 years.
Yo, I don't know, Blaze. That dude Chad Gable might have a bad day.
Oh, if they really have that man win Money in the Bank as this El Grande dude, like, oh my god,
he's gonna lose both. Because remember, he gotta play double duty, or he gotta work double duty on Saturday.
Him and Stephanie, yeah. Speaking of Stephanie, she got a huge pop on Raw this past Monday.
Yo, well, I thought he was gonna say she got a huge ass.
She does, but still. I mean, I'd be right on that too.
And I'm here for it. I'm glad. No, it's good to have some fresh blood on the main roster. But what are the plans?
I kind of feel bad for Julia though. Like everything that Stephanie is now, they thought Julia was going to be. Like Stephanie got way more polished in the ring to WWE style and over a lot faster than she did.
Well, she still got time. She got a lot of time.
Yeah, but still, I think they called her up to the main roster too fast.
She did. They did. I don't know. It was a big rush. That was the weird part.
And even crazier, I know that Julia teaming with Roxanne didn't make sense, but I think they split them up too fast too, especially with the story they're telling with her and the Judgment Day.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like they wanted to rush it so she could qualify for Money in the Bank. Weird behavior. Like, y'all had something going on with them, and it's like the very next week. Matter of fact, within the same week, she got drafted to SmackDown. GKO, your TV man loud, my dude.
Not bad. I was kind of walking around a bit.
Yeah. Like what I was saying is like, when you're ready to talk, just unmute your mic. Like I ain't gonna tell you to I'm not gonna tell you to mute your TV. No, I ain't gonna do all that. Just just mute your mic when you're not talking. That's all.
All right.
Black Sauce said Julia is in a program with the U.S. title winner.
I mean, I suppose, but even still, Julia being what they're doing with Julia is too soon. Like, you could have kept Roxy and Julia as a team at a time where you need tag teams for the women's tag titles with the story they're telling.
They need so much fucking women's tag team. They need male tag teams too. Like Shout out to go out to SmackDown when it comes to the tag teams because their tag team division always cooked. But they need some strong storylines to add to it. Like it's all about story at the end of the day. And I'm not saying every single person needs to be in a story, but you know, we need some investment.
Yeah.
Toph, you still there?
Yeah, just watching the match, just see what's going on.
Yeah, this dude dragon suplex and these was all over the damn place. You get a dragon suplex. You get a dragon suplex. Everyone get a dragon suplex.
Yeah.
I was just
Oh,
wondering if,
Leo Rush is fighting Osprey tonight. Okay.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I low key think let me find out Collision might be a better show because this Dynamite shit was weak.
This
Ain't
isn't
nothing really
Dynamite,
happening.
actually, this isn't even a Dynamite. This is Fyter Fest. This is special, technically. It's a
Yeah,
4-hour
yeah, I guess.
special.
Yeah.
So this is
So Nick
really
Wayne.
more. I'm sorry, you going.
No, I hear what you're saying. You're right though. This is just Fighter Fest. I'm not too worried
Yeah.
about it.
This is, yeah, I was just going to say, this is really more like those Battle of the Belt specials that they do every so now and then. It's like that, but just like 4 hours. So, but they're only doing this to because they have to, is to cross promote the Mexico show because a lot of like lucha libre talents on there.
Yep.
So that's why it's happening. They got to do it, and they only did it because WWE bought Triple H. It's just stupid.
Jesus.
I wonder
Who's
if Kenny can pick
Mace
up Brody. Pause.
So,
Who's
watch.
Mace
Oh, the start of it. Sean View's going to make a video. Tony Khan's going to buy out Popeyes, and WWE's going to buy out Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's going to be his next video.
The crazy thing is that the shit
Shit.
actually works. People actually be clicking on his shit and be
I
engaging.
know.
I'm like, yo, y'all are crazy.
Remember that skit he had years ago? He was walking with a walker. He said somebody beat him up, and I was laughing my ass like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
is this guy
he's
doing?"
he's a scammer.
He had a neck brace and everything. Jesus. Oh my god, me and Gina would be proud. Nah, I'm out of here. I gotta go get ready I got school tomorrow. But you doing a show Friday?
Yeah.
All right, I'll jump in on Friday. All right, guys, I'll see you.
All right, my dude. Take it easy, Nate.
Yep, take it easy. Bye.
Yeah, man.
Doomsday device. Doomsday device to show you can.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check out the match with Leo and Osprey. That'll be a good match.
Oh yeah, I seen her sporadically here and there. That dark skinned chick, the Olympian. Yeah. I seen this sporadically here and there. I can't really say how I feel about her yet.
I will say the dude that won this, Jasper Troy, has some potential.
Yeah, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Mims from NWA.
With a small hint of Mark Henry.
Yeah. Damn, yo, you see this dude Brody? He gushing. Pause.
Yeah, Brody Lee. I don't know what busted him open, but
hey, Mr. Cole. Went back to his Sin Cara days with that Hurricanrana.
I'm glad they got Brody. I'm glad they got Brody King in a top spot like this.
Yeah, he just had to keep on losing. This is like WWE logic. Keep losing, and we'll reward you.
He ain't really been losing that much, but I get your point.
He hasn't been losing that much. What?
Compared to the motherfuckers in WWE, come on now.
I don't remember the last time he won. Matter of fact, the last time he won the match was like what, 2 weeks ago, maybe.
I mean, he beat Alexander, so he'd be in this match. Remember?
Anybody could beat Josh Alexander now. He's a straight up jobber.
He is not a jobber, bro. He's lost 2 matches since he's come to AEW. He's literally lost 2 matches. That's it.
Nah, that's cap. It has to be.
It's actually
No,
he's actually right. It's only 2 matches. He got pinned.
he lost.
He got
Yeah.
pinned by Hangman, and he got pinned by Brody
And
King.
by Brody. That's it. Those are the only singles matches he lost.
Yeah, and he lost a tag team match too. Remember, he got pinned in that tag team match.
Yeah,
with,
after taking 2 finishers. Anybody would get beat by that.
He still lost though. It don't matter.
But again, it's not that much though. It was only three matches. It's not that bad. I don't consider somebody losing 3 matches like jobbing.
Yeah.
What I consider a jobber is you lost way more matches than you won. I think that's what you call a jobber. Especially
a jobber is someone who goes out there and gets killed in like 3 minutes. That's a jobber.
Well, that's true. But if you lost like what 10, 15 matches in a row and only won 2, you're a jobber.
Fair enough.
Like Tozawa. Tozawa's a jobber.
Yeah.
Him and fucking Otis, and that sucks because Otis was the man from a few years ago.
Yeah, Otis was over as hell, and then Vince killed it by having him win Money in the Bank.
I didn't mind that.
I did because he come on, bro. Otis.
Why not?
He wasn't even the most over at that time.
They had no plan. That's the thing. It was just a shock factor for the sake of it. It didn't lead to anything.
And plus, they were not going to have him win the world title anyway.
He was working for the fat niggas out there, B.
He was not, you and I both, full well he was not. They were not going to go all the way with Otis.
Who was the champ at the time? Was it Drew McIntyre?
This was during the COVID era, so probably.
No, the champion was Goldbum.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh,
no, wait. The champion was.
It was Goldbum, bro.
No, it was. Well, if the champion was Goldberg during that era, then no, it was either Goldberg or Braun Strowman because I remember he lost to him.
It was Goldbum. Goldbum killed the Fiend, remember? And then the world went to hell.
Yeah,
but Roman was supposed to face Goldbum at Mania, and it never happened because of COVID.
And then his replacement was Braun Strowman.
Right, because Roman told Vince to fuck off. So, right. So Braun was the champion on SmackDown, and then Drew was the champion on Raw.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So that's what it was. Yeah. Omega wins. Omega just won. Great match.
This match was fun. It was fun.
But yeah, like I said, Otis, they were never going to go all the way with Otis. I mean, can you really imagine Otis beating Strowman or Drew McIntyre? How would that even look?
Mac and Luger, remember Mac and Luger?
Yeah, he brought it back to his credit. Yeah, you don't got to be live for this whole thing, bro, because it's gonna go till like midnight. So.
Yeah.
Right.
I do.
And they're officially confirming it for All In. Omega versus Okada, because here he comes.
They're about to announce it now.
I would assume because Okada's out here now, so it would make sense.
Ballet's not here for it. She's like, whatever.
Okada out here dressed like he just got the new Yakuza DLC. I feel you, bro.
Nah, these are his pajamas.
Was the belt on the
that
line? Was the belt
you know
on the line in this fatal 4-way match?
Yeah,
yeah, it was.
Omega's belt. Yeah,
Yeah.
That Continental title, it looks like the undisputed title from Ruthless Aggression. I like the design.
I like the undisputed title too. That was one of my favorite belt designs. Oh, they throwing hands.
Oh shit. Lord knows you needed something because that first couple hours is weak as hell.
Oh, here we go.
You know, Okada versus Omega. What would this be like? The third match they had in their careers, or more?
This the fifth match. The fifth match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Their record is 2-1-1. Yeah.
They look like one of Matt Hardy's suits when he was V Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's cool we're getting Osprey and Swerve next week. You might want to go live for that, Sam. That's going to be great.
Oh man, that's crazy. We're getting that. We're running that match back for free. Shoot, I'm here for it.
4 hours. These motherfuckers, they doing the most.
You know, this is what if I'm TK, I'm taking advantage of this every chance I get. Motherfuckers is upset at WWE right now. Pump out banger matches. This is how you do it.
No, I think
Not
they
com-
should pump out stories. Like
Oh.
there's good matches everywhere in all promotions. We need some good stories.
I
Like
agree. Now you're not wrong. I agree, but I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out in general. Like, take advantage of this shit.
I definitely agree with that. Yes. But
You
it's
know,
like
so
nobody cares about good stories anymore. Like we get it. Like all the promotions have really good rosters because you know what I mean. We can never dispute that. But it's like, yo, like, can we get in? Can we get invested? Can we start giving a fuck about these people now? That's all I'll be fucking asking. And I know there's other people asking shit too online. Other people say the same thing. Like, can we get some stories? So I know I'm not tripping.
Toph, you talk about Hobbs's music. I break backs. What about Stokely Hathaway's fucking outfit? It says Big Stroke on it.
Whoa!
Yeah. Don't forget Ricky Starks in NWA. His original name was Stroke Daddy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was his
It
name.
really was.
Yeah, his name. Yeah, his name was Stroke Daddy Ricky Starks.
It
And then when he
really,
went to AEW, they started calling him Absolute, which that's fine too. But I was
Yeah, I
like,
like
"Where's Stroke
Absolute.
Daddy?"
I like
Yeah.
Absolute.
they called him Stroke Daddy here and there on AEW too.
Who the fuck is these luchadors?
CMLL guys.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. This whole show, it's just kind of programming shit. They have to do the show because of the AAA bullshit.
Yeah, it's
AEW,
like y'all
they-
flooding.
yeah.
You're flooding the show. It is, but there's a
Yeah.
Toph set. There's a Toph set they should do. Fight fire with fire. He's like,
Yeah.
y'all got
mean-
luchadors. We got luchadors
Yeah.
too. What happened?
I mean,
This
let's be
episode is
honest. The
just-
only reason they even doing this is because fucking AEW was pumping out AAA guys first. So what did WWE do? We'll buy the company. Like forgetting the fact that they don't even know what they just bought.
Yeah, so AEW got a relationship with CMLL. So this show is basically a CMLL like advertisement. So they're contractually obligated to do it. That's why the vibe of this episode is different. So that's all this
Okay,
is.
there's a match I wanted to see before we get up out of here. This is one I wanted to see.
Yeah. Leo's cool when he's motivated for sure.
Yo, that shit do sound hella crazy, right, Ballet? Stroke Daddy? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Man, I knew this one dude at my school. Man, fuck it. I ain't gonna protect this nigga. Fuck him. I knew this dude at my school named Brandon. He was part of the football team. He was a quarterback, wore nice clothes and shit, nice shoes, nice jacket, whatever. All the girls thought he was cute. All the guys were like, envious of him. Man, I left my class one day. I walked past him, and this girl addressed him as Peaches. She called him Peaches. And I was like,
Why?
the fuck? That's random as fuck. Why did you call him Peaches? But I never forgot that. Anyway, so this dude ended up going to my college like fucking 3 years later. Oh, by the way, Leo Rush's team is actually really hard. I like it. Pause. All right, back to the story.
Check it out now.
Yeah. So like back when I was in college, this dude Brandon went to my college like 3 years later, and he was playing pool. And so I walked up to him, and I was like, "Hey, man, how come they called you Peaches back then?" And everybody was like, "Whoa!" Like I was like, "What the fuck?" Like they called you Peaches, and he was like, "Yo, man, I don't know this nigga. I don't know him." I'm like, "Man, why'd they call you Peaches?" And he got like all nervous and shit. So then he just left. Then the dude fucking sent me a DM on Facebook and was like, "Hey, man, I don't appreciate you outing me." Now I was like 18 at this point, so I was very green. So I was like, outing me. Like, what's this dude talking about? So I'm not putting two and two together. And he's like, if you got a problem, you can see me outside, nigga. I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? So then I show it to the girl I'm dating with at the time. And then I explain her, like, the same context I'm explaining you guys. She's laughing her ass off. And she's like, babe, you fucking outed him. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, he's gay. He's gay. I was like, oh, I didn't even know this
like,
dude was
you
gay.
was asking an innocent question, like, what the hell was that about? Like,
Right. So
it wasn't like you was trying to be, it was like you was trying to be slick.
Yeah.
Like, shit, why the fuck they call you Peaches, motherfucker? You like that shit sound hella crazy, my guy.
Yeah, so I inadvertently outed this dude. And this dude was like, I mean, he was much bigger than me. So obviously, if we got into a fight, he would have kicked my ass. Like, no doubt about it. He was like basically Hobbs. If Hobbs was like fucking 20 or something. But I didn't know he was gay. I didn't know he was gay. I really was wondering, like, why'd you call him Peaches? But I was green. I was green as grass back then.
But it's like, why you mad? He should have been mad at the other motherfucker that called him Peaches in the first place. You mad at me?
Anyway, moral of the story: live your truth. It's 2025. I don't give a shit. So
nobody really does. Like, seriously, like, hey, if you
nobody cares unless you're a MAGA conservative. That's it.
Right, like if you like buttery buttholes, that's on you. No, as long as you're not hurting nobody and everything is consent,
and everyone's of legal age.
Of course, that goes without saying.
You ever notice that when Leo Rush wrestles, every movie does it's like a Spider-Man quick time event?
Right.
That's why he's over. Yep.
Right.
Dude moves like a real life video game.
It's crazy too, because how old is he? Like, he still moves the same like when he was younger.
He's gotta be in his 30s now, or at least close to it.
See, just the difference between, like, I'm not even trying to throw shade. Just the difference between Adam Cole and Leo Rush. Like, they're both small dudes, but Leo wrestles like a realistic style that a dude his size would fucking wrestle. He's small, so he's like this whole match. He's basically just like countering anything you do. Like, that's how it should. That's believable. But then Adam Cole will go in there and, like, again, no offense to him,
tries to wrestle like a powerhouse, right?
Right. He'll go in there like a tall dude like Claudio or like Mox or someone, and he's like throwing forearms. It's like, no, it's not believable, bro. Like, one fucking punch from a guy the size of Claudio should kill this dude. But it worked in NXT because NXT it was like Gargano, small guy. Now Ciampa was kind of buff, but he wasn't very tall, So like just a lot of guys in NXT it was smaller, like Balor, Gargano. Dream wasn't. I mean, Dream was a he had a body, but he wasn't that. It worked then. It doesn't work in AEW. Like you were talking about Cole earlier, saying, man, that's why it doesn't work. And it wouldn't have worked if he stayed in WWE either. It's like it's a height thing, and I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm just being honest.
His offense is not really believable to guys that are bigger than him.
Yeah,
LA
it worked
said
in Ring of Honor and it
Leo
worked in
Rush is 30
NXT.
years old. Like, damn.
Oh
Man,
wow,
shit.
he
I
is.
thought he was older than that.
Oh wow, he is 30. That means he must have started wrestling like when he was a teen.
It had
Yeah, he
to be.
wrestled good. Yeah, first time I saw Leo was in Ring of Honor. He wrestled Dijak.
Wow. Where is Dijak anyway? What happened? I haven't heard. He's been quiet for a while.
He's in
I think he's in the
MLW.
Indies.
Oh
okay.
God.
Yeah, he's in MLW. He had beef with this dude for a short period of time. What's his dude name? Matt Riddle.
Yeah. Oh man, Dijak is WWE is a big miss for WWE. How the hell?
I would have said TNA would have been a good pickup for him, but I don't know now.
No, I agree. You're right. He would do
TNA
great in
probably.
TNA. Hell
I
yeah.
think I ain't gonna lie. I thought Dijak should have been the debut that they gave to Mance Warner. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess Mance Warner is their version of Cactus Jack or something like that.
they got
Yeah,
a million different Cactus Jacks, man.
yeah.
No, they
I'm
don't. Like
familiar with
who?
Mance. I'm familiar with Mance. He's okay. Like no disrespect to him. Like because he's cool and all. He's
But he,
basically like Mark. He's Mark Briscoe on Wish.
What the
Very
Cactus Jacks
similar
they
to Mark.
have on that roster? They don't know the Cactus Jacks on the roster. Only Sammy Callahan. That's it. And
I'm not
Sammy
talking. I
Callahan.
don't mean. I don't mean now. I'm just saying in general. They've had so many guys with like a Cactus Jack style come through.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what all promotions though. Generations. Like
Dijak on TNA, yeah, I could see it.
that could
But
definitely
then
work.
but then again, they had Alex Hammerstone on their roster, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Now, where the fuck is he at?
I have no
That's a
clue, man.
I don't know where he is. That's a wonderful question. Where is he?
And I think I know what's going on too. I think I know what's going on because I will play the race card in this. The culture is changing, not just in wrestling, but like in general. And if you notice, the culture of like, the good old white dude is dying off. You know, they're trying to like push more minorities and different like outlets of entertainment and shit. And I get that, but like Hammerstone's money, man. Like I don't understand it. Like I don't like Cody is basically like the last of a dying breed. Cody's like the good old boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they don't like
Yeah.
that. Like they're trying to go more like, okay, we want to push more minorities. We want to push like just other like, and I get that, but I don't have any evidence to support or suggest that. But like, it's the only explanation I really have for Hammer. Like, I don't understand why he's not like in a big spot. Because he's just as good as Spot too. I
He
don't get it.
really is. His matches with the matches he had with Fatu were fantastic.
Yeah. Story and all
Yeah.
that.
He also has like
I was
that
saying, going
super.
back to the story, going back to when it comes because they had a story. You know what I mean? These dudes taking over MLW, and Hammerstone was like the only one trying to, take over, not take over, but pack up Contra. The story
Yeah.
was there. That's how we got so invested because Contra was like an unstoppable unit. They and Hammerstone was the conquering hero.
And that led to one of Jacob Fatu's legendary lines. You ain't
Yeah.
Godzilla or King Kong, cause I'm both.
It worked.
It still works.
Like the story don't have to be crazy. Just something simple.
I think another reason why people like companies are pushing him is because that he's got like that super heavyweight look. Like he's got the look of like a wrestler you would see like in the 80s. And a
Yeah,
lot of
I say like
companies are
mid
trying to,
90s.
yeah,
It,
and a lot of companies are trying to get away from that. They're trying to push like more middleweights. We're going back. The business is going back to where it was in like 95, 96, where it was like Brett, Michaels, Razor, like Eddie, Jericho, like before the Roids. That's fine. But anyway, Hammer's great. He should be in a bigger spot regardless.
yeah.
This match is pretty fun. I expected nothing less.
I mean, you got guys like Ospreay and Leo Rush in a match. It's gonna be a good time.
Hey, took them both out. Nigel, you see how Nigel McGuinness see you over there chilling? He got his fucking legs kicked up on the damn commentator's table.
Shoot, he enjoyed himself as he should. See, this is what I missed about commentators in wrestling now. Everybody looks like they're enjoying and want to be there, rather than just sound micromanaged.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Because if you're not enjoying the product, why should we?
That was my biggest gripe with WWE. Like, even though I know Pat McAfee be over the top sometime, but he enjoys. At least he makes shit feel live, you know?
Yeah.
I think Nigel had the best job. He got to make out with Mariah May and get to look at Tony Storm's ass every other week. That was great.
All right.
Who's Kaylee Strong, Ballet? Who y'all talking about? Does Black Chicken Evolve? It's just too much wrestling going on. Like I try to stay the loop here and there. It's just so much.
They got a lot of shows going on here, especially in this month.
I do want to catch an indie show out here. That's what I want. I want to see. You know what I'm saying, a nice indie show. And more than likely it's going to be in Missouri. I doubt it's going to be in Kansas. Hey yo, look at this. That's right, Ancient. Yeah, time to get grimy. And Andretti's like, I'm tired of this shit. Stop playing with us.
And then Hangman came out and just took his money.
Kaylee Shaw is her name. She ran track for USC. She's about 26 years old, but she is really good. That was her in NXT. I remember when WWE signed the Evolve Women's Champion. That's another thing too. Like all these belts.
Yep.
I'm telling you, they're gonna have a referee championship. I'm telling you, yo, watch.
I'm waiting for the complaint. I'm still waiting on people on the complaints about it, because this is the same shit that they complained about with AEW, man.
In today's episode of It's Okay When WWE Does It.
Or exactly. They're not ready for that conversation yet. And as
If
I
I
said
had a podcast,
if I said this on a few episodes ago, WWE has more belts than AEW does.
Yeah. If I had a podcast, that's what I would call it. I would call it that. It's okay when WWE does it.
Yeah, like when you had said that, I was like, you know what, you might be right. I think they got like one extra belt than WWE.
If you count the new Evolve belts, they got 2 more than AEW.
Yeah, they got more. They got the world title, WWE title. You got the US and Intercontinental title for men and the women. Got the tag titles on both brands. You got the Speed title. Got the Evolve title. I mean, yeah, they got way more. It's not even close.
And that's not. See, you just named 10 belts, and that's not including the NXT titles.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hangman, he was a man of his word. He came through and made sure Ospreay was good.
I think one or two things are going to happen at All In with this world title match. Either Swerve is going to do something where Swerve helps Hangman, or Hangman loses because one of them turns.
I still think Ospreay should have won. That's my personal opinion. I think it should have been Ospreay against Mox.
I'm gonna be honest. I think if they don't pull the trigger with Hangman here,
they're not.
It's not gonna go over well. People are still mad they didn't give it to Swerve. So
Mox is not losing. I'm telling you, he's not gonna lose at All In.
And But if they hold out for Darby, people are going to get sick of it.
They're already sick of it.
I know. I'm just saying in general. If they don't give it to Hangman now, they're going to lose a lot of their casuals. And realistically, the story they're telling with Hangman, it's all lined up for him to win.
Look, I don't want Hangman to go through the Mack and Luger arc. That's the last thing we need.
He was to sing karaoke. Wow.
Oh God.
With a hot bottle of beer.
Oh my God, man. I still can't believe they did that to Drew, man.
He said, I thought we was off the air. Like, does it fucking matter? Oh.
Yeah, I call cap on that, bro, because I've been watching wrestling enough to know when the camera's in the hard cam, you're still on the air.
Exactly. Exactly. And even if they weren't on the air, somebody would have definitely recorded it and posted it online. Like,
right.
Okay, Mox is in the ring with Hanger.
Oh shit. He came out, I think it just popped up like fucking Jason. Like, what the hell?
He teleported.
Like that. Like Hangman was talking and they just panned the camera and he was just right there. Like, good Lord.
And that's what's up. By the time he addressed him, he did his teleport.
I gotta
this
say,
motherfucker like Jason Voorhees.
I gotta say, man, red is her color. It looks good on Marina.
I dig it.
Yeah, people been dudes been low key sipping off Marina, low key. Like they're like, oh, let me find a little like you see a little you know what I mean?
Marina was always hot. They just showcasing her more.
She wearing tighter clothes now. That's what it is. Her clothes was just tight from before.
They want her to be their Rhea Ripley. That's why.
She wearing tighter clothes, more makeup. They know what they're doing.
They want her to be their version of Rhea Ripley. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's why Ballet calls her Marie. What's it? What do you call her again? Maria Shafir, something like that.
I think that's it. But yeah. And
who you call her again, Ballet? What you call her again?
And Roderick Strong gets to go home to that.
I don't know. It's like Rhea Shafir. Yeah, like Rhea Ripley, Rhea Shafir.
Yeah.
I don't know. She look like she be beating that dude up in the bed.
It sounds like a good time.
A good time.
That's why Roddy Strong got her pregnant. That's probably why.
She might be like Shorty from Don't Be a Menace. Remember when he was smashing Shorty in the mail truck? Come on, motherfucker. Let's get it in.
You ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Now that's Rhea Shafir right there. That's the type of time she be on in the bedroom.
That's why of all the guys in the wrestling business, the biggest loser is fucking Andrade. I know for a fact y'all Latinos got mad sauce, man. You have one job, man. Knock this bitch Charlotte up so we don't gotta see her again.
Unless he knew something that we didn't know.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm good. He was like, yeah, I'm good on Shorty. Like, she ain't it. He's like, we don't got no kids. Let's make a clean break, clean divorce. We don't have no kids, nothing like that. Let's just go our separate ways.
Andrade, that's like the biggest L, dude. You fucking left the company to go to another company to join your wife to get divorced, and you're in the exact same spot you were in the other company. Like nothing's changed. What are we doing, bro?
I just want to point out to the fact that all the people that said TK fumbled when it came to him are real quiet.
Of course they are.
Y'all quiet with Andrade. Y'all got quiet with Ethan Page. Y'all got quiet when Ricky lost to Ethan Page just now. And y'all about to be quiet with Mariah May too. I guarantee it.
A reminder also that Mariah is only the second world champion from AEW who's made the jump.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I'm about to get up out of here, about to shut down shop.
Already?
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Friday, gonna pull up, do what we do. And yeah, of course, we're gonna be here for Saturday and Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank looks it might be an interesting show.
Only four matches. It better be.
Yeah, like the matches are getting shorter and shorter. From before it was 5, now it's 4. Go figure.
You know those ladder. They're gonna stretch the fuck out them ladder matches.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just wanted to pause and give a moment of silence to that inevitable poor fuck that's alive, that's going to get shot and killed over the Switch 2 in about 1 hour. All right, good night.
It's so
my God.
hard to say goodbye to that fucking bum. Let's get out of here, B. I'll see y'all on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I already know the vibes, man. I ain't watching no more of this shit. This is like the weakest special that they ever had when it comes to AEW. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be much better because they normally have good specials on Dynamite Be a Good Show. That's why I call it shit Dynamite Be a Good Show, because it's shit like this. Nonetheless, tries to go out to Ballet, Black Star, Blaze, my dude Josh, King Leo, Tati, GM. You know what I'm saying? The council comrades, the council clan, all of y'all. Much appreciated. Much love to all of y'all. See y'all on Friday. Don't be a twerp. Word. OTG. Yo, Sergeant, you're looking out for this one though. Word up. Times. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Same man's here, gotta throw the confetti. Gotta celebrate, fill the glass with Henny. Gotta show a groove by staying on the move. Annoy you like a peril in your shoe. Never get a break, can't make the mistake. Got good choke like mace in your face. Go out of state and fill my plate. You know I had to do that. I come in with the boo bap. I need me a new rap. Go get it from the blue jab. I used to have a do rag. Had to remove that. Nope, couldn't do that. I've been that bad influence. Make you drink alcohol when you hear my music. Shot at the shot, can't take it, stop puking. Graduated from a human, now I'm a mutant. Beats just abuse it. Yup, I lose it. If Beats was a person, he'll have bruises. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Nice with the guillotine, chop two spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Nice with the guillotine, chop two spaghetti. I got the King Kong palm balls like a nuclear bomb. Girls always like my charm. I'm a phenomenon. Set off the smoke alarm when I just spark the bomb. Never gonna keep it calm. Gotta drop exclusive songs. I've been the animal damage you when I play to do. You feeling yourself because you got a fan or two? Negro, please. You still weak. Chop you in the dome and leave a crease. Beast from the east won't cease our feast. All you do is start trouble and call police. Start praying to God more than the priest. Cash my check, then buy some text. Slick your throat with a wing from a jet. Beware, prepare, you have nothing left. The threat from my opposition made you sweat. I ain't gonna say nothing, quiet as kept. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Better get ready when you in my 750. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti.
what I'm talking about. Elbow dropping these whack cats out here, B. Saki was good, my dude. Hit him up, you know what I mean? Was goody, you know what I mean? Oz was goody. You know what I'm saying? Stacey Kenzie up in the building too. Early. Guess it's work. OTG in the building. Yo, man, I'm done talking to y'all punks.
There's no man that can put me down, Nature Boy.